No, the other one. The dice roller. It's
No,
the bot. A smaller bot. And it's like, there's so much girling. Like, it's good for your art. Of what? Smoked garlic. But
What did you just do?
Who's playing with filters?
AI or? Oh, fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd Stephanie go? Oh, she's playing with the goddamn dog.
There's a dog. It was bound to happen.
I wanted to leave him home.
Wait, leave him home, Mom.
I wanted to. She's like, no, take him. I don't want to. He wants to go with you. No, he wants to go potty, and I'm walking toward the door.
We're live.
Yep.
Hi.
Can you check the audio for me? Make sure it's not squelching in people's ears.
I need bunny ears so you guys can still see me.
I can hear myself.
I need bunny ears.
I don't hear.
When I was in the character, I was honestly thinking about getting those mittens.
I think it's good.
I'm trying to crunch as loud as possible.
Oh, I'm 3 miles down.
It's so disturbing.
Oh, no. No.
There you go.
We're insane. You really think we're insane?
No.
Absolutely. Wait, what's sane?
Is there a definition for insanity?
Do we have to be
So-
in the sane to
Yeah.
be sane?
I was gonna say, if we're insane, does that mean that we're sane? Because we're in. The
I'm
sane.
staying adjacent.
Really?
We're insane, so that means we're sane, right?
I
Are
think
we in the box?
I
or
like
out the
this
box?
one.
Well, what if we think outside the box? Does that make us
Right,
more
right, right,
insane or outside?
Out of sane,
Hey, all of you.
inside the sane.
But it doesn't sound sane.
I have the sane.
Listen, what green item did you pick?
Because I'm just
Stick of butter.
Stick of butter.
Loaf of bread.
Your stick of butter is one +1 protection.
It makes the floor very.
It's like an amulet of protection. It's +1. So
No, you have a
stick of
crab.
butter,
You have a crab
+1
fork.
protection.
You have a crab trident. Crab fork. It's trident.
your dedication in covering me with presents, so I match
It's
my
a
character.
very,
Very appreciated.
it's a trident.
No, it's just that time of year for.
That sounds
Trident +1. What's your
She's a monk.
Oh, monk.
No, you don't use weapons. See, so that'd be bracers.
Bracers of
Bracers of
defense.
defense.
Or
They're rubber bands.
no, there's one
You
that's
wear
called
them-
a claw amulet.
Wait.
Claw amulet.
So you pull them down. You pull them down around your wrists, so then
When
you're the
you're
bracers. But when you're sleeping, you put them up around to keep your claws closed.
And I
Nice.
don't, and I don't
So
clamp
you don't-
Yeah.
yeah, because you're a night clamper. You have
You're gonna get the clamps.
You're gonna get
The clamps. The
you're gonna get the
clamps.
claw. That's what you get. It's literally called the claw.
The craw. The craw.
raw, choose a stool, go with
Craw.
Tuesday.
Kobolds, right? Clearly, that one was picked by the claw.
All right. We're gonna finish
So I
that.
gotta help a player
put that
real
in.
quick resolve an issue.
Bracers of the-
Rubber band.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. We are doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be kicking off our anthology of Acquisitions Incorporated. Our Monday and Tuesday nights, we're going to be cycling different things. Monday night is Daggerheart and Candela. Tuesday night is D&D Acquisitions Incorporated, and then the Shattered Kingdom world of Kelly Shah. So we rotate all these to give these guys something different to play, including the special guest, the 2 foot tall Leslie, who's playing a Haragon tonight. But we'll get to that shortly.
Defense gives you a +2 bonus to AC. So it'd probably be
So give me a moment. I'm trying to help one of my many players right now try to resolve an issue, and I will be with you guys shortly.
What
Do
did
the
you
intro, and we'll get to know everybody's
I didn't grab
characters.
one of those.
Evidently,
I didn't know what
I didn't realize it was Barnyard Animal Day,
Like,
so
I
we'll
believe
see how
there's
that
a-
goes.
I forgot that brace defense was +2. There is like a cloak of defense was +1. There's a belt of defense.
I just looked up defense and a green item, and one that came up was circlet of defense, and it says +2 to our to AC. So, and it's green.
Do we get magic items? I didn't get a magic item.
One green magic item. What do you want?
You're not paying attention to the chat. He said you get 1 green item.
You get one green eye.
I picked like 5. I'm like, okay, I need to whittle these down. Help. And then I went for the tattoo, so I could be like, oh yeah, this is great, especially for a barbarian. I can turn my melee into the ranges. Oh, Mike, just so you guys are aware, when I go into rage, there's an aura around me.
Is it like a mane? Your fur?
Yeah, but it's very staticky.
What's
I'm a Storm Herald, Path of Storm Herald, Path of the Sea. So anything that's in my aura that I can see, I can when attacking, I can use a bonus action to shoot out a bolt of lightning
Out your butt?
out of anywhere.
Damn it! My child has lost some of my dice.
well? You let him wander and pick shit up.
So, go
Do
back to
you have
your-
dice?
Yeah.
You have a dice tray?
Yes.
your
2 pair of socks?
handle thing.
2 pair of underwear? 2 shirts? Black t-shirts? 2 pair of jeans? Pair of boots? Anybody get the
Yeah,
reference?
Yep.
What's the
Got it.
reference?
Trying to help her real quick.
What's the reference?
Uh,
You can't say you get it and then not know it. That's rude. Fight Club.
Never talk about what?
Fight Club.
Like,
okay.
When they get inducted into the house. Shut up, you.
All right, I got all.
Okay.
That
So you
all
know
the
how you
sets
use rubber.
Oh, that would be the character.
Finished my typing.
I don't know if I can fix this tonight. I think there's something going on with his subscription. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, magic.
And a GP.
Battle Axe of Warning sounds good to me.
Possible.
Okay. Yeah, that gives you +1 to your initiative, right?
I took
No, advantage.
And do your grapple.
Advantage on initiative,
It's
and you can't be caught flat-footed.
Can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other
Oh,
than non-magical sleep.
one
The
of the
weapon
warning
wakens
warning
us.
weapons.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice.
That's what I was gonna go for first. Was Battle Axe of Warning. Then I'm like,
That's what he's taking.
oh, cool. So when he dies, I can just pick it off his body.
Mm-hmm.
Silly church night.
Yeah, for some reason, one of my players who keeps trying to pay for his subscription, Stripe has him like on fraud alert. So whether it's a different card, anything he tries to process through Stripe is getting fraud flagged. And I've never heard of it doing that before. That's like a brand new issue. It's never done that before. I gotta send a picture to the administrative folks that are supposed to do this for me. Ouch. All right. Who else can do about that? Just hope it doesn't happen to other people.
Battle Axe of Warning off of him. I can get the
That would
him
suck.
braces of defense off of you if you die.
wow, cooking me in butter already.
I am.
I'm gonna keep
taking
the. I'm gonna keep.
tattoo off
I'm gonna keep the mouse around because she can grow mushrooms. They'll go great with the crab
She
soup.
can pull mushrooms right out of her ass. I'm sticking with farts and ass tonight.
okay.
Mushroom farts.
Oh, that was glitter parts.
So they were glitter farts. Now they're mushroom farts.
Well, aren't you a spore druid?
Yes.
Did you
There you go.
swap maturity levels with your child?
No, he's way more mature than me, so that wouldn't make sense.
When I was growing up, my
And which child are you referring to?
Texas
The tiny
Turkey
one.
Oh,
family
okay.
would
Yeah,
call
that would be the 2-year-old.
rabbit turd.
There's also
smart
a
food.
11-year-old, 13-year-old,
Yes,
21-year-old, and 25-year-old.
but I see the 2-year-old more often.
Well, welcome everybody to Acquisitions Incorporated. Did anybody do a little follow-up on the lore? Do we understand what Acquisition Incorporated is all about?
Mhm.
Really?
Just crap all day.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I forgot
Perfect.
to send it to Stephanie. Hold on, let me send her the
The campaign link.
campaign. Yeah.
You
Hold on.
suck.
Let me send you. I'm sorry, I invited you.
You
I
suck.
have to send it to you. Here you go. You can read it.
Welcome, adventurers, to the storied halls of Acquisition Incorporated, a name that echoes through the realms as the paragon of daring deeds and shrewd business. Established by Omen Drawn, Jim Dark Magic, and their band of intrepid associates. Acquisitions Incorporated has risen from motley assemblage of would-be heroes to a vast network of entrepreneurial adventurers. The AI Enterprise began as a single adventuring party, but swiftly capitalized on the need for professional heroism and reliable resource acquisition. Omen, with his divine insight, and Jim, with his arcane flair, carved a niche in a world teeming with untold dangers and riches aplenty. Over the years, AI has not only accumulated wealth, but has also established an impressive roster of franchises. Each operates with autonomy, bound by the shared goal of expansion and profit. Under the auspices of the head office, of course. Through the ups and downs of adventuring, be it dungeon delves, dragon negotiations, or the odd interplanar incident, Acquisitions Incorporated has maintained a reputation for getting the job done. In each of your hands, the AI manual, our Bible of business, ensures that all franchises uphold the values and methods that have made us legendary. It preaches not just the acquisition of gold and glory, but also the strategic use of resources. Leveraging local talents and above all, surviving to profit another day. As you embark on this path, you join a lineage of legends. Your successes will be our successes. Your growth, our growth. Together, we will explore uncharted territories, brave the darkest dungeons, and, if fortune favors us, line our pockets with the treasures of the world. Remember, in Acquisitions Incorporated, adventure is our business, and business is fucking good. Welcome to the family. And you watch as the astral projection that was on the table in the tavern snaps out. As the five of you sit around this table, looking at each other, you share one common thread. That is, each of you come from a failed franchise. Did your best, but your best just wasn't good enough. And you were the sole survivor of those attempted franchises. Jim Dark Magic has sent you here for the specific purpose of seeking a small community called Frostford. Frostford has an opportunity for the five of you to try one more time to get this new franchise up and running at the very base and the frozen valleys of the spine of the world. Now, you might think being thrown to the far frigid north of a desolate area is a sign of punishment, but actually, you should see this as a sign of opportunity. In your idiocy and in your inability to accomplish those first attempted franchises, you should definitely not fuck around this time and get it right.
You said Frostfire?
Frostboard.
Ford with a J or just O-R-D?
Frostboard.
Like
Frostfjord.
Fjord.
Fjord.
Sorry.
Frostfjord. Okay.
Frostfjord. You should get to your butt up in north and do what you're told. You sit
May I have some
in the
pickled herring?
local. You sit in the Yawning Portal Tavern within Waterdeep. The astral projection of Jim Dark Magic, just finishing up that corporate speech to get the blood stirred and going. Package sits on the tavern table in front of you, bound in parchment and twine, addressed. So, what is the name of your guys' group?
The Inhumans.
Oh, that's great because you're the only human.
I'm a
No,
dwarf.
he said
Oh, that's
dwarf.
right, you're a dwarf. Well, you're humanoid.
Yeah, I know.
Fucked up
We're all
furries.
humans.
Fucked up furries.
Misfit Menagerie. Oh,
Well, I like Misfit Menagerie. Takers? Misfit Menagerie? All right. Misfit Menagerie.
Or you put in and that same.
spell Menagerie.
Addressed
Or we could have just
to
went
the
with,
Misfit
Menagerie.
spelled for your-
a single tag within the twine saying to get you started. The box is about the size of a shoebox. Sit in the Yawning Portal, listening to the Bardic band in the background, people drinking, gambling. A very interesting barkeeper comes up. Big mustache, short cropped beard, curly brownish red hair, and a gleam in his eye that just says he's definitely full of fuckery. Durnan leans in on his elbow on the table to look at the five of you. Well, Dark Magic Jim said I should expect a pretty interesting group, but for fuck's sakes, you're basically bard animals. Oh, well, you're not. Well, you might be. Dwarves have always confused me.
Blood Axe. Former mercenary.
Describe yourself to Dirk. What do you look like?
I am tall for a dwarf, 5'1", 240 pounds, a little bit musclier than
You
normal.
wider than you are tall.
Yep. Yeah.
Built like a shit brick house
Yep.
dwarf.
Black shoulder length hair.
You just stick it in your.
Yes. Black shoulder length
Hey.
hair.
You to be
Beard.
one of them stocky dwarfs, be ye, but who be your bunny rabbit friend there? Emergency rations for when you're on the road, then. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, you're a hair gun, are you not?
Quite.
Describe yourself to Durden. What do you look like?
Canfer, I have lots of pretty knives. So many.
Yes, I've noticed that. That's fascinating.
And some axes. They have edges. They're very nice. I'm a little small.
That just means you're good for crawling into small places where other people can't get into.
And slicing them.
You already terrify me. And you, my friend, you are a...
Leonid. So
Yes.
7 foot tall.
Of course.
All black fur, black
There's
mane.
the splash
Um,
here.
Shockingly, like really deep blue eyes. And actually well put together, wearing a leather duster, but fine vest underneath. But obvious. Above
Stunning,
cruiser.
my friend. Gorgeous. And this one over here. What is your name and what exactly are you?
I'm Clover, and you've never seen a mouse folk before?
Well, only in my traps. Just kidding. Continue. Sorry.
Yes. I'm about 2 feet tall,
Yes, you are.
and she's wearing a lot of green.
Of course. Yes.
And
Fascinating.
quite possibly shorter than me.
And kind of ivy and braided.
Now,
Right.
this one over here. I thought you were my seafood order, but Magic Jim said I should make sure nothing happens to you. Am I correct in saying that you're a crab?
Yes.
Well, moving on. Let me get rid of this bowl of butter for you. Thank you. Well, Magic Jim
She actually likes butter.
wanted me to put this box here for you. It's addressed to the Misfit Menagerie. I don't even need to make an insight check. I'm just going to go with it, mostly because of the dwarf. But please, enjoy your meal, enjoy your drinks, and then get the fuck out. Thank you. And then Durden just walks away from the table. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna stand on the table and go what's in the box.
You guys watch this. Clover crawls up on the table, her 2'4", just teeters over to the box. The box is almost as big as you at this point. Pretty sizable.
Is it like just open up kind of shoebox kind of thing?
It's wrapped in parchment with twine, wrapped around it with a label
There's
saying
twine.
for the Misfit Menagerie.
I'll reach out with one of my claws, and just drag it across the twine.
I look despondent at losing the opportunity to have it up in my claw.
She's using her lucky rabbit's foot to open it.
Okay.
Well, he used his claws.
You watch as the twine comes undone, the lid, paper comes apart.
Check Max. Make sure it's not glowing.
It is not glowing, as far as you can tell. You are colorblind and
Yeah.
slightly deaf as a post.
What?
What? And you look, there is a rolled up map inside the box. There's also a very sizable leather pouch filled with coin, as well as a manual of expansion.
Is this like just? Did you see the cold coin like right
No
there?
knives?
Like, just,
Oh no. Do they see the pouch of coins?
Yeah. Do we see
Do they?
it in there
Do
shiny?
they? I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, you see it inside.
No.
Yeah,
Just-
Oh, damn it, I wanna slay it.
give me competing sleight of hand checks. Not gonna go well.
16.4. Dirty 20. I got a 19 plus 2.
You watch as Clover gets to it first, but she holds onto it like a pillowcase, like a pillow, and you put your claw into the box, it spills her backwards, and she's holding this big bag of coins.
No. All of a sudden, it's gone. Put it in my bed.
Yeah, but your bag is only that big of an opening.
Really happens.
Coin on the size
She
of your
thinks she's
gut.
really fast. She's standing there dumping the contents of the coins into her. And here's the weird thing. Her little coin purse is like maybe like the size
No,
of
it's
your.
a backpack.
Oh, it's a
It's a
backpack?
backpack.
Okay.
On me, it's a backpack.
Oh yeah, but to them it would look like a little purse.
Right. On me,
So
it's a backpack.
she's I got a better idea.
Okay.
She climbs into the coin bag and you can hear her rummaging in it, and she eventually climbs out of the empty coin bag. And no sign of coins. There's now a rolled up map and a letter of introduction along with the Acquisitions Incorporated expansion manual.
Does the
left
letter
in
need
the
to be
box.
opened?
It
I have
does
a
need to be
dagger.
opened.
I'll do that.
Give me sleight of hand.
Okay. What do I roll?
I'll be
Or-
outside.
D20 and then add your sleight of hand modifier to it.
Just like, I'm gonna pick up.
Ah,
I'll also be like,
19 and let's see.
She's a mouse folk,
I'm
not a
I'm
mouse.
2
Mouse.
feet. 2 feet.
Plus 5.
Not the size of a mouse.
What'd you get?
I'm 2 feet.
19 plus 5.
24.
The size of
In a blur, the cute little bunny, you don't even see her move. It's just this blur of movement. And then you notice that the letters open, like the letters open, the wax is gone, and it's flipped open onto the table.
And there's a slightly manic grin, and I'm holding my dagger.
oh god, I gotta put you on the inside pocket.
Yeah, that would be about the size of a mouse folk, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Would be the
That's how
packet.
big my character is.
She looks pissed.
I
She
woke
looks
her up.
annoyed.
I woke her up.
Oh, no wonder she's got sleepy face.
Yeah, she was passed out.
She looks freaking annoyed.
I'm Berrig. I'll be outside.
Yeah. You go, Berg, I'll be outside. You watch as the dwarf stands up and starts walking out the yawning portal.
I'll grab the book and the letter, and I'll start reading the letter.
Since the letter is now open, it appears to be an introductory letter to someone that goes by the name of Mayor Elda Northwind. And she seems to be the mayor of Frostford.
Going
God.
Frost Fjord.
Uh,
Letter to the mayor.
Seems to be a letter of introduction, introducing you to her.
I'll hold it back up, put it in my pocket.
The pocket that I'm in. What's your name again? What's your name again?
Elda.
Like I said, it's a large
ELDA.
duster. I got lots of pockets.
Elda Northwind.
When I stand up, you notice that he's wearing like
Was there
very
anything-
baggy,
Was there anything in the pocket that you put me in?
some nuts.
You're not
These
there.
nuts.
She's a girl. No.
These
That's
nuts.
fine.
I'm just saying. They're not there anymore.
She's eating them while she's reading the letter.
That's fine.
Do you have like an upper pocket that makes a good jumping off platform?
Poison green.
No.
Here, have some nice poison green.
She's about. You said you're 3 feet.
Yeah, probably.
So the four of you are
Maybe a
currently
little over.
still in the yawning portal. Berg has walked out. It's out front.
Grab the map.
Freeing
I'm a fierce 3'2".
Lady of Luck, Tamora.
I'm 2 feet tall.
Just a touch of your luck to rub off on me would help. I don't know what you're doing there, but
give me a charisma
I
check.
trust you.
Do you have the spell commune?
Not yet.
Okay. So give me a
It's a
charisma check.
level
Just a
one.
good old fashioned charisma check.
15 plus 1. 16.
Let's see. There's a flare of light. It's nighttime. So while you can hear the music and everyone inside, suddenly at the tempest of your prayer, there's an explosion of yellow-orange light above you. And as you look up, you see this wizard who looked like the astral projection that you just saw. Hello! And he's wearing all purple, pink, and yellows, his huge flamboyant hat, his high collar 1970s, disco lapel.
Belt bottom
like,
robes.
yeah, like and he's just leaning off the edge of the. Well, you look up at it and you can hardly believe your eyes. It's a battle balloon, one of the famous aerial ships that the Acquisition Incorporated used from time to time. Once again, the white yellow heat of the thrust as he's pulling the huge metal chain. Hello, my friend. This isn't one of the grander ones, but it's enough to get you to where you need to go. My secretary, Valeri, reminded me that you had no way to get to Frostford. So here I am. Are you all that's left of the Misfits?
They're inside fighting with the
Oh,
package.
he kicks a metal chained ladder, ladder down.
Rope ladder.
It hits the ground with a little bit of slack. He goes, "Well, you better get him. This ship's leaving."
On it. Stomp in, slam the door open. Time to go. Our ride's here.
All right, grab the bunny.
Pick up the bunny who's maniacally staring at
just-
his
You're like-
work.
No, just
He's like, I'm 7 foot.
no. Scoot the crab with your foot. Just
I'm
like,
gonna like dangle the bunny in front of the crowd. Come on. Come on.
I'm actually mildly okay with this. I am, however, contemplating stabbing. Just for the fun.
It's like you can read on her face. You can read on Leslie. I think of Zool from Ghostbusters. Lazuli.
think of lapis lazuli. Lazuli.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Monkey's distracted. I want to try and get into a different one.
While he's distracted picking up the bunny and the crab.
Yeah.
Are you carrying both bunny and crab out with you?
No, I'm
He's
just.
taunting
I'm
crab.
just-
Oh, you're okay.
He's
You're
just carrying
donkeying the crab.
Yeah, I got the map.
Gotcha.
I got the map in
What
one
are you trying
hand.
to snatch?
I'm not trying to snatch anything. I'm trying to
Very
switch
Switch pockets. Give me a stealth
I
check.
think very bad.
You will not touch my shiny
Nice.
things.
What's your passive
My
perception?
shiny things touch you very deeply.
Biggin?
Has his perception?
Yep.
15.
You crawl into a different pocket unnoticed by the distracted Figgin. At this point, all of you come out the front door of the yawning portal. You look up to see this kind of giant balloon with a carrying. It's made in the model of a battle balloon, but the bigger battle balloons are these massive airships. This would be the equivalent of like a kind of
There's a tarantula.
a medieval version of a hot air balloon. While it still has that kind of flair and magic and kind of shine that the AI kind of enforces throughout all the different franchises. You get the feeling that you were given the 1972 Dodge Dart of the time. Just enough to get you where you need to go. However, it's currently swarming with Griffin riders who are trying to yell down at Jim Dark Magic. And Jim goes, just one moment. We'll be leaving shortly. Folks, please, if you would, please hurry up. The local authorities would like us to leave as quickly as possible. Thank you.
And I'm like, I'm gonna look at this. So now it's out.
Just go wait till everybody wants
Yeah,
to
there's
grab
some webs.
I'll tap.
It'll snick.
I'll tap and try to
Are you
jump up
climbing
into
up?
there.
Or are you going to be
So my claw's just on a ladder.
Okay. So as all of you scamper up into the basket, Dark Magic Jim's like, oh, good. Oh, dear. We seem to have a crab on our ladder. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can climb.
Give me a stick.
You're hauling up the ladder. And
I
big
find
crabs
out-
down in the basket.
I'll start.
No, I hear, and I'm gonna wild shape into something that can fly.
I was trying to think.
Okay.
Like, how would a crab get
You're
up a
level
ladder?
5. Can't do flying, I think.
Damn it.
Well, how
Can't
many
fly.
legs do you have? 6 or 8?
But there's enough of you, especially the Lionel, that could just pull the ladder up with crab like hanging on
like,
to
okay,
it.
what about a fiendish giant spider? That's a medium beast. I can change it too. That I might be able to carry that.
I certainly try.
Sorry.
With that, you guys watch
Nope.
as,
Let me pull this
as
thing up.
Crab is as Crabs is pulled up over into the
I'll
basket.
help,
Um,
kind of. So, new team.
Dark Magic Jim looking
Standing on the edge, going, "Go team!"
Misfit Menagerie, suitable name for your future franchise. Well, anyways, lean back, enjoy the ride. We have a bit of a journey to take upon ourselves. It'll be a few days before we get to the far north of the spine of the world. Meanwhile, on the way there, enjoy the grand accommodations of my flying vessel.
Will there be knives?
Not near the balloon, but certainly you can have knives if you choose.
Does the gentleman look like a wizard?
Oh, definitely looks like a wizard.
And it's not Dark
I'm gonna
Magic
do
Gym,
an
is it?
uncanny strike on it.
Is it Dark Magic Gym?
Why
Or
are
is-
you doing an uncanny strike on me? What have I done?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, I can fix that for you. You watch as Krabs goes frozen.
Okay, hold on.
Well, anyways, butter, boiling water. I'm just kidding. Of
Oh,
course,
no.
this is clearly the face of your group. By the way, who is the leader of your group at this point?
I don't think we figured that out yet.
Well, you know what? It's a long journey. Why don't
Who's
you
the
go ahead
tallest?
and start that process?
He's the tallest.
That is not a good
It
measure
does
of
not have to be
leadership.
the almighty tallest. That's the
It's fine. I gave up the leader position last time, and look what happened to my other group. They didn't listen to me, and now they're all dead.
So, in the expansion of the AI enterprise, it's important for me to recommend one of you should
Knives.
begin to take on the idea of being the decisionist.
Where's the highest charisma?
Start with you.
Or is it 10?
Well,
Charisma's my dumb stat.
Oh.
Okay. I was gonna do higher and then.
How's the 15?
yeah,
I got +2.
Yours?
Yeah.
you're the pally,
I think
right?
it's him.
No.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
a
The
barbarian.
measure of success by height and not by the scrumptious taste of meat poured in butter, I guess. Mr. Figgin here,
Thank you.
you are now a level 0 decisionist. You are not allowed to make any decisions whatsoever until you make a successful decision. You understand?
Yes.
Very good. Good to know. Is there anything else Dark Magic Jim can answer for you?
How long is that going to stay on?
Until it decides it doesn't want to harm me. Yes.
Is it going to be cold where we're going? Because it's
Oh, absolutely
frost.
freezing. Very cold. It's way up in the north. Snow, ice,
Is
glaciers.
it cold where we live?
Doesn't feel cold to me. Doesn't feel very cold to me right now either. But then again, I'm immune to all forms of conditions.
Maybe we should have gotten cold weather gear.
We can buy it once we get to the location.
That sounds like a decision.
The sooner we get there, the sooner we can get our.
How long is it
supplies
going to take us to get there?
At least 3 days.
Is it going to be cold on the journey?
It could get cold depending on how high I take the balloon. But once again, it shouldn't bother me.
I'm very
I'm
fluffy.
furry.
Yes, you are. And if we run out of food, we can have surf and turf. Anybody else?
Slight turn claw.
With a
The other
single.
claw
Are you trying to get that
down.
one claw pointing the finger?
And I smoke.
Absolutely not, my poor friend.
Damn it.
You might explode the balloon.
Oh, no, I just don't like smoke.
I think you still
Thank
might
you, Jim.
I'm kidding. You could go ahead and smoke if you
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you
Please take-
really not care for smoke? Because I will.
Well, no,
avoid.
just take 10 feet off the edge of the basket, smoke over there. Thank you very much.
Very good.
off the edge of the basket.
Well, of course, that's the non-smoking area.
The part that goes to the ground.
If you're lucky, could be overwatered. You never know. Trees are very cushiony here in the Faerun.
And bouncy.
And I would imagine scrumptious. Do you eat mostly vegetables then? Or are you one of those strange carnivore like Harrigans that you're not cannibalistic, are you? I've heard that Harrigans kind of, after they're done mating with their partner, they then consume their partner in a kind of death ceremony. Is that true?
I haven't heard of that.
Oh, but you're a Harrigan.
Yes.
How do you not hear of that? I mean,
Very small
I
ears.
don't usually listen unless it's about stabbing things or slicing things or,
so you are a
sharpening
prime.
things.
You're in your prime mating season. Understood. For the rest of you, should I let your crab friend
Probably not.
wander around, or should I keep
We
them?
don't. We
Okay, I'll
Again,
keep them frozen.
as
Yes.
you said, emergency rations could come into play later.
You know what? I just thought of something.
Sharpening
We recently
skills,
had
my
a
one true
device
love.
installed on this particular airship. Silly me. He pulls it. You feel the entire airship collapse in on itself, and then unfold, and you're freezing your asses off. It is a gray horizon of cold and bleakness. You can see a very small town directly below you. There you go, Frostford, just as I promised.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, you
I-
probably
I
should have
checked
bought
the ladder
gold
over
gear.
the side.
Well, we only just learned about the location 3 minutes ago.
Sounds like a outcome of a decision. You're well on your way to becoming a good corporate chill. Anyways, please get off my ship. And he unrolls the ladder with Berg. He watches Berg's like, I'm
gonna
and then he starts climbing down.
I'm like,
I find
Hey,
a random rope and cut it in half and then pop out.
I kind of needed that rope to keep it attached to the ladder. Okay, that's fine.
I take out my 50 foot. I take out my 50
Berg,
feet of rope.
you watch as Lazuli is now hopping down the ladder quickly to head towards you, but she cut the rope that was holding part of it together, and the whole ladder kind of goes at a weird angle. I need you to make a dex save.
What
please.
the fuck?
Meanwhile,
I wasn't thinking the ladder. I was thinking like,
I
Grab the
take
random
out.
rope and you cut it.
Yeah, I take out my 50 feet
oh well.
and I start wrapping it around.
I really
Athletics,
think the ladder is
acrobatics?
random.
Athletics or acrobatics or
I
just
was-
dex?
Just dex save.
Yeah.
And then I, once I tie off the rope to crabs, I push crabs off the side.
4. So as you're going down the ladder, you're
Use
fast.
the ladder.
He's fast. You're faster than he is falling.
Okay.
So you go right by him as he's now free falling by you, and there's just a mushroom cloud
Hand by
frost
hand.
as he belly flops into the snowdrift
Paladin.
below. You'll take 4 points of falling damage.
Dwarf.
Lowering him down.
Oh, the crab,
Yeah.
like this orange crab.
Now I'm gonna.
But I'm like, you know what? I got about 10 feet.
Of course. Yeah, and he takes the whole person off of you. You're now able to move, and you're down in the snowdrift with everybody else.
Froze again. Yeah.
Well, folks,
Do you have full leather gear that we could take?
no, I never get cold, so why would I have it? Anyway,
For those unfortunate people that you have to convince of.
well, see, here's the thing: a good franchise will always plan and adapt to the situation and the condition. So you know what? You're well on your way to being a good, solid management person. You suck, and you can't make any decisions. You have a great day now. And you just watch as the balloon begins to.
Do you,
Still on the
do you-
balloon.
do you have any AI
Oh, well, get
bobblehead?
off! And he pushes you off.
Do you have any AI?
You guys watch as an AI bobblehead hits Berg in the head.
Nice.
It's basically Magic Jim's head bobbing. But he's wearing his pink 70s lapel. You guys are now currently in Frostborn. It's the middle of the night. And all of you need to make constitution saves as it is absolutely freezing cold at this point. Okay.
1 to 3.
Okay. You're good. That dwarf constitution
17.
kicking in. You're good as well.
17.
8, and then plus 2.
So 10. Okay.
On the dragon.
I am fluffy though. I
What
should
is
get
it?
an extra plus 1.
Dragon.
How's the
The alligator.
texture? Is it like liquidy?
Yeah. It's cold,
Is
but
it
all of
spicy?
you managed to kind of hunker around in the center of the town and begin
Yeah.
to realize that you can manage it.
Not bad.
Mhm.
What the hell was that?
Currently in the middle of the town of Frostford. What would you
I
guys like
stabbed
to
the
do?
balloon. The other side
Find
of the
the
ladder.
first tavern.
I think I would have known the
Slash
difference.
in.
Oh, well.
Give me a perception
Conjure
check as you look
fire.
around.
No, that was
I
in
conjure fire
character.
and
I'm not
Small
on
little
the
fire
player.
in your small little
Fire
muscles.
remains there for the duration and harms neither you nor your equipment. The flame sheds bright light within 10-foot radius, dim light for an additional 10 feet. And I think it also makes it's warm.
And it
Not-
gives off no heat.
Hmm.
That's Hermione's spell, right?
No, it can do damage, so I think it does give off.
It does.
Oh, there's a village here, right?
Yes, we have to walk towards
I'm looking for an A, and I got 12.
Did
I'm
my
stopping.
shiny sword do anything besides be shiny?
You have a moon
Shiny.
signal?
Yes, you should got a moon thing. It
Moonblade?
it casts light.
Okay.
I'll make sure I'm like 30
Do we need light?
feet ahead. I
Is
don't
it dark?
need it.
Is it dark?
Where we're at.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the night. It's midnight.
Okay,
Okay.
I see fine.
And you're in the middle of a town.
I'll swap the dagger I'm
If the
usually
fire
playing
is
with
out,
for
your night vision is corrupted by the flame that she has out. So right now, you guys can see about 30 feet around you in the middle of this very small town.
I have shiny thing that's also light.
What are we
Light
supposed
sword. night-
Effervescent.
So, what are we
Is there a
supposed to
tavern?
do here?
All right.
Well, we have to
Is
meet
there
with
an
the mayor,
He
but
was
it's
supposed to give me a perception roll. What'd you get for your perception?
it's a 12.
12. Currently too dark. You don't see an obvious building that looks like an inn or tavern currently.
Keep looking around.
What does it look like we're around or in the area?
Give me perception as you glance around.
I would also like to glance around.
Yeah, give me a
30,
perception
20.
check as well. 20.
Okay, I think it's a 9.
Let me see that.
Or is it 6?
It should have a dot on the bottom.
That is a 9. That is 6.
Okay, 9 plus.
P is for perception. They are alphabetical.
Alphabetical where?
Skills.
Okay. Oh, plus 2.
Plus 2. So 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Oh
While
my
the
God.
others are
I was
looking
looking at
around.
hers.
Yeah.
I got a 23.
Yes. So as the others are looking around,
Mhm.
you glance down what feels like the main road that bisects the village. You can
Mhm.
see all sorts of buildings and structures that mostly look like maybe places that people live. A couple of the buildings are too big to be to make sense to be domiciles, and they're all built of stone and wood, kind of like a Tudor style construct. There's one building that looks burnt to the ground, but a few buildings over from that one, you could see a building with a magical bronze mug or tankard. It's empty, and then it explodes with the illusion of beer exploding out of it as you're staring at the frosted mug tavern and inn. The soft glow of the window lights, and kind of the low chatter of people probably being inside.
Tavern.
Let's
In.
go.
Let's go. It looks warm in there.
I should have been able to notice that with a score of. Or 11.
As we're walking, is there a store, like a general store that we're passing by at all, or?
There is a poorly askewed sign with painted on it that says the Market Square, and you can see half empty wagons filled with empty crates. Like it has that. Ever been to a swap meet after
Right.
they're done? It's just empty shit and trash everywhere.
Yep.
Kind of what it looks like.
Anything shiny?
They're closed.
Give me investigation
Of course
as you
they're
look
closed.
about.
It's nighttime.
Yep.
But what was
Oh,
the
it
name
doesn't
of
feel closed.
it?
It feels kind of abandoned.
No.
I bet
Dark.
this is what we're supposed to come out here to do. What's the name of the tavern?
The frosted mug.
Shut up.
The misfit set you straight. It's like frosted mug. You can crabs speak?
Yeah, I speak Common, I speak Elven, I speak quite a few things, because thanks to a certain wizard.
Oh, the wizard that made you?
Wizard that made me.
Gotcha. And that's why you don't like wizards.
Like,
Yeah.
You should read
You're
that part
feared of wizards.
Damn, I should have gone and made that wizard.
in the backstory.
I speak common and ogre.
That makes sense. Ogres are hot.
Especially if you're a Harrigan.
Oh my god, this is hysterical. I love it. I love character creation like that. It's perfect. So looking about, since you were looking for a possible store, you also see a section of the center of the town where it's a nicer building than most. There is a iron sign hanging from it. It's called the Curious Cache. What looks to be intended to be kind of like a magical shop that sells magical items, but it looks bleak. Doesn't look like it's been doing much business. Needs paint, needs some cleaning, but it doesn't look very well. You also see a blacksmith. You can see like this great spike and right underneath the spike, it says the Iron Shod. There is a very portly,
Aaron,
tall
Chad,
orc sitting in a chair, passed out, with two giant kind of pony kegs of empty liquor and beer at his feet, and he's snoring blissfully as his forged fire is kind of keeping him warm while he sleeps.
Okay.
And of course, the single most important reason for expansion: a shrine of Tymora. And the shrine is stunning, well painted, good likeness, image. You could see that it is just covered with all the effigies and representation of Tymora, except 6 inches tall, about 4 inches wide, and crudely painted on a board in front of it, Shrine of Tymora.
do we all see this or just?
Oh yeah, you all see
I'm
this
pretty
at this
sure
point.
I rolled a 4. I'm pretty sure I'm just gazing adoringly at my sword
Or it's the
and following the mouse.
yeah, that's fair.
So we roll investigation for the empty wagons, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 20.
Nat 20. As you stare at the wagons, there's the kind of feeling that the reason they're empty is probably not because of sales. They show signs of being crowbarred open or forced open. There are arrows sticking out of the buckboard and side panels of the wagons.
Like claw one out, and be like, looky, I found shiny.
It is definitely a goblin arrow. You've seen these before.
This bad, this very bad. Just holds up it and breaks the arrow next. Oh, sorry, another one. Bad.
Okay, am I watching the grab now?
I'm gonna take that.
She'll be the first one to die, I promise.
No,
I'm gonna take that little bobblehead, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on next to the shrine.
Okay. As you do that, give me a wisdom check if you would.
Wisdom check.
Give me a
So
good
does
old
that-
fashioned wisdom.
Does that
check.
manual of expansion actually expand things?
But I hand it to you. Go ahead and read while I figure this out.
What's it written in?
Huh?
What's the manual of expansion written in?
Uncommon or common? Yeah, common language.
Is it like a
14.
magic thing to
You
make
have
the
to put
shrine
something
big,
on the
or is it
writing?
just?
No,
put it on
give me
the
investigation
shrine.
as you read it. What'd you get?
14.
You watch as he's rummaging through the AI
Right.
manual of expansion. You watch as Figgin pulls out the bobblehead, goes over to the shrine, places it down, and the shrine bobblehead begins to kind of bob about, and there's a little pop of arcane energy. Congratulations! You just made your first decision. And you decided quite well. Keep it up. The corporate board will reward you soon. And then the illusion collapses in on itself.
There are goblins around here. Look, arrows. Bad. Better words now?
Of course there's goblins around here, you daft buggers. You watch as this little old lady comes out of the dark, all swaddled up in like blankets and skins. And what are you doing out in the cold?
Oh, we just arrived. Our
Well, clearly you just arrived. You look foolish. Where's your winter clothing? Oh, you are adorable, but you're covered in knives. No, you're not adorable. You're
I
quite...
am so adorable.
she's adorably scary.
Yes, she is.
She thinks her knives are adorable.
That's what we're working with.
And you're dinner. What do they call it? A lion.
Lion.
You look like a lion. Are you cursed? Is that why you're
No.
here?
No.
Oh well, most people who have either done poorly or are cursed or are looking for places to hide, they end up in Frostford.
May I know your name, miss?
You probably don't know my name.
Oh, may I have it?
Give me a persuasion check.
Guidance. I'm not a cleric. Sorry.
No, we don't have.
I have guidance though, actually. You can. I
Yeah,
have guidance.
yeah. D4 comes up and she smacks you right on the tush. 21.
What?
21? Oh, that's where my manners. My name is Sister Garel. I am in charge of the Tymora Shrine here. This huge, giant shrine that we keep in her favor.
It looks quite nice.
Of course it does. I take care of it every day.
That's a glorious work.
I even thought of putting a board in front of it so people knew exactly what it was. And then I painted it on there. I have a very large clergy.
I do have a holy symbol.
Oh. Oh, are you a priest of Timora as well?
Paladin.
Oh.
New initiate.
Wow, you must have really upset someone to find
Well-
your way up here.
It's luck. Good or bad is luck.
Well, sure, if you believe all that nonsense. Anyways, you'll probably find a warm hearth and something inside the frosted mug. Yeah, you should definitely.
Where can we get warmer clothes?
Oh, you probably should have brought them.
Yeah.
Things are pretty bleak up here. We don't really have places for you to buy things, and unfortunately, old Gronkai shot over there. He can make the occasional hammer or tong, but he's not. Ever since he found the mythical pitcher of unending ale, it's been a problem. It's been a very big problem.
Do you have any other problems?
Other than alcoholism, I don't know. But
If
you
you
should.
get rid of ale, will you give us warmth?
I don't have any warmth to give you, and I find your
Like, that's
ability to talk is terrifying.
Are there any
You get used to it.
creatures out there that we can
full.
Where's the tavern?
It's directly over there.
The one with the giant
buildings
neon
down.
sign.
Thank you, man.
So
what
nice.
is her title?
sister?
Sister.
Sister Gorell, yes.
Thank you, sister.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I'll
So
be in the
nice.
tavern.
So nice.
Of course
There's
you will,
creatures that
Dorothy.
we could out in the wild that we could skin that we can make clothes with.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go out there and check.
I was just asking if there are.
She looks around. Oh no, I'm sure it's fine. And she just quickly walks away.
Wow. that's a
So
good
she
one.
pointed to the passed out drunk
Orc.
He's passed out. He's wearing stuff, right?
He's wearing leather pants, an apron, and kind of like a leather shirt. But he's
I kinda
asleep in front of the porch, so he's toasty roasty.
Is
You
Yeah.
can see
I
like
kind of wanted that picture, but I just not.
you can see like the clandestine
You know what? I'm just gonna
steam
walk
coming
over.
off his body. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over and just like do a perception check to see if I
Yeah,
can
give
see
me a
some
perception
sort
check because you just gotta glide by to kind of take a peek.
of warm
inside.
up a little by the.
I'll head over to
the-
the fire and
Two
you know,
giant
look for
barrels
shinies.
right there. That's why
Okay,
he
go
tried
for
to
it.
get
Give me
them.
investigation.
I don't think there's really a mythical,
Really?
unending cup.
No, there's not.
No,
What'd you get?
one.
Yeah, you hear.
Hey.
What are you doing in my fucking forge? Get the fucking.
warming up.
Oh, well, in that case, just do whatever the fuck you want. Goes back to sleep. What'd you get for investigation?
8.
8.
Well, yeah.
There's a very shiny red metal object on the stone ledge. It looks stunning.
It's red though.
Does it have a blade?
No, it's just like almost like a shiny red stone.
Okay, whatever.
I'm the one with the shiny problem. She likes blades.
My shinies need to be sharp.
Yeah, no weapons, but you see a shiny stone on the ledge. Looks awesome. Red, bright, shiny stone.
Is asleep.
Are you going to acquire it?
Tell you what, I'll let you give yourself a wisdom
I was gonna
save.
say,
See if
yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna go
resist
wisdom
it.
save.
Yeah.
I made a 12.
12?
Is it like next
Yeah,
to
it
the
looks
forge?
expensive. Looks nice.
Damn, I thought it was going to be a coal.
In your pocket.
As you poke it, you realize it's a red hot rivet for weapons and armor.
Oh, awesome.
You take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh,
At
smells
least
like
you're
dark
warmer.
wood.
No.
Oh my god, something smells really good. There's like one bloodshot eye opens up, sees crabs.
Mushrooms.
Oh fuck, I gotta stop drinking. Mouse, rabbits,
You really
lions. Oh fuck, tigers and bears next. What the? Oh, they got a dwarf.
No, I want.
No, he
to-
was there.
Yeah.
We were told you could
Then,
you have unending ale. Don't mind sharing.
Oh,
on
you've
this
been
cold night.
talking to that daft cleric.
Told you there was.
Does he have a sharpening stone?
Yeah, I got a whetstone right over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
it's pedal activated. You push
I bought it from a place called Acquisitions Incorporated and Tools and Products about
How
a
do you
year
like
ago.
How do you like it?
Oh, it's really good as long as you don't want something sharp.
It doesn't make things sharp.
Well, they said it did, but here, let me show you. He goes over and pulls a dull blade off the wall, so you didn't see it, unfortunately. He wipes the soot and coal residue off of it, and then he walks over and sits down. His belly hits the wet stone, so he's got to move it back so it's no longer on the stone, and he starts grinding the blade. You see, and like in seconds, it's just the hilt. Like it's gone. Yeah, I don't think it does what they said it was supposed to do. Some group, they called themselves the Munchkin Munchers out of Amen, representing the AI.
They're notorious for selling shoddy products.
And they're all tiny little people. They had these shirts on that said Munchers, and I'm pretty sure they were all Munchkins. It was really strange. But I couldn't pass up the deal. It was only 10 gold, and it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Can
Yeah.
I see the hilt?
Sure.
It's an abomination.
Flick where the
Yeah, it just
blade-
all the ferrous metal of the blade is gone. It's just the hilt.
Huh.
You think it works too well?
No. See, if it works, it would be sharp, and then you would stab people with it. But it doesn't work, so I don't really get much business right now. I make hammers and tongs because I don't need the sharpening. That's stone. And you watch as he reaches under his chair and he pulls out the most stunning tankard you've ever seen. It is fucking gorgeous, laced with gems, and it looks empty. And he goes, Comerian ale, please. Ooh. He starts drinking a full tankard, and then, let's see. Oh, water deep white ale, please. Oh, I love this shit so good. So good. Helps me really forget me problems. Yeah. A group of goblins came through town here maybe a couple weeks ago and sold me that. Yeah.
You said it was laced with gems. It's just gold around it too.
Currently underneath his chair.
Come on, guys, let's go get a room.
The Barragan's already
An
gone.
abomination.
I'm gonna just hand the dagger or hilt.
Give me an insight check as you're staring at that. You're like obsessed with that sharpening stone because it's the antithesis of everything you believe in.
6. Darn it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me, dice?
You-
Why?
It's okay. might
you-
attack it.
You get the feeling that it's cursed, and you should definitely think about destroying it in the near future.
I get -1 for insight.
Yeah, because it's
Oh, yeah.
wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't say anything. I just have a feeling.
So as these 4 miscreants are still outside, Barragan, you get to the door, and you open it.
I'm cleric.
The bar area itself is empty, except for the bartender. And she's just this very well dressed up individual, bobbed brown hair that's kind of got strange sideburns to it. She's got a ponytail that's kind of fashioned behind her. She's wearing like a chiffon robe with kind of like soft cotton linen undertones underneath it. And she's currently standing at the bar, and she's very pleasant looking. And she's writing in something while she's writing on a journal, and she hears the silver bell above the door, kind of bing, and she looks up. Oh my!
Good evening.
Customer.
Yes. May I have something warm to drink?
When you say warm, and when you say to drink, do you mean you would like something warm to drink?
Yes, thank you.
Very well. Sure I can find. And you watch as she.
Start with 10 gold.
You watch as she turns, and she starts looking at her empty shelves, the empty wine bottles, the empty whiskey bottles, the empty liquor bottles, and there's one bottle up on the very top. What languages do you speak?
Common and Dwarvish.
She thinks you're a dwarf, therefore you should know what it says. I have been saving it. I don't speak Dwarvish myself. She pulls it down and places it in front of you. Do you happen to know what this is? It's orc piss whiskey.
I'm assuming it's gross and disgusting.
It is some of the finest whiskey you could ever drink. It goes for 500 gold a bottle.
It's called orc piss.
Oh, is it?
It's whiskey.
Oh, is it good, bad, or?
It's pretty good.
Oh, she pops the cork off, and as she pops the cork off, it's an effervescent whiskey, and it sounds like someone pissing when she takes the cork off. And as she pours it, it sounds like someone pissing. You know, like there's an enchantment on the bottle. She puts the little kind of shot glass in front of you. I don't really know what to charge. I never opened this bottle before. What should I charge?
That'll work. How much is in the bottle? How many shots?
I mean, you can't even see the liquor inside, so you're not really sure.
I'll give her gold. Thank you.
You know, don't really do things like this with dwarves, so be kind. Takes the coin away from you.
Thank you.
Anyways, you require a room, I hope?
Yeah.
Are there, is it just you?
There are some more odd folk coming in.
Well, what do you mean by odd folk? What do they look like?
There's a mouse folk, a lion folk, a rabbit folk, and some kind of armored crab thing.
Oh,
They're intelligent.
I could just let them take the stable.
They're sentient.
I walk in.
Well, of course. I'm sure they do smell bad.
No, they are people. They are
No,
not
you
animals.
just said that they were a mouse, a lion, a bunny, rabbit, and a crab.
Folk.
Oh,
Folk.
oh, folk.
Yes.
That is a derogatory term that we use up here in the north.
Oh,
yes.
no.
Folk means idiot.
oh, well.
So I thought you meant mouse idiot, squirrel idiot, rabbit idiot, lion idiot. I assume that you are a pilgrim. You're wearing Timora's priestly robe.
Yes, I just visited the shrine.
This is an amazing shrine. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is very beautiful.
I know. Sister Garel is.
I met her as well.
Yes. What'd she look like when you saw her?
I don't remember, but I say.
Did she look like an old woman?
Is that what she looked like? Because I don't remember the description. Yes.
Oh, well, she's in a good mood then.
Oh.
Oh, you're not kidding. Your friends are a little smelly, but they are very
Druid
interesting.
crap. Flower scents.
You're Drew.
She starts sneezing.
All right, make a wind blow the it out.
Oh,
Remember,
I'm not really.
I went to college.
I feel like I
I
should
dropped out.
introduce
I learned
myself just
3
in
things.
case this is going to go
Can't
sideways. My name is Elda Northwind. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Zelda, nice to meet you as well.
I checked. Ah,
Meet.
I reach into the outer bread's pocket.
Is it still there?
Yeah, because you're on the inner
Sure.
ones.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I hand her the letter of
Oh.
introduction.
Dear Miss Northwind, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce your new franchise owners of the AI Crossroad headquarters. Please give them all the courtesy that this note should provide, and please be aware if they were to fail, we will know ahead of time and not to worry about what to do with the burial. So you're taking over the new or the old?
I read the letter. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, never had 4 cursed individuals before. This is fascinating. I'm assuming that the priest brought you up here due to your special needs.
Yes.
Not her.
Oh,
This one's special needs mostly.
What's that? Is it softer?
okay. Well,
I
we'll
don't
get her water wings.
She knows how to speak better. She does.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
Can I ask
Do I
you
notice
a-
the bottle?
Can I
on
ask you
the
a
table?
personal question?
I
Do
don't
you
smell
molt?
it sometimes?
If you do molt, could you bring me your malted skin?
Sure.
Oh, we could trade, couldn't we? There. Brigham would probably have fun with that. You know what? I'll speak with Brigham. He'll definitely want to trade for your skin. Your molten skin. Sorry, your molted skin. Not your one that you're wearing now. I'm sure that underneath that is just the soft,
Is that
ready, squiggly jelly of crab meat.
I go outside.
Is that whiskey? Is that whiskey?
Yes, your dwarven friend here was telling me that's called orc piss whiskey.
I'll grab the bottle, look at it.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
It is. No. It's Dwarvish. On the
Oh,
bottle.
I'm sorry. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I do.
I do.
I do.
But, oh, he's not wrong.
And it's very expensive and very fancy.
Can we hear like brushing some dirt outside? Just
And
things?
how much did we take for us just to take the
Crabs.
bottle off your
In
hands for the nights? We had a long
I
journey.
say,
Oh, well, I've got
coin.
plenty of room. All 5 of my rooms are empty, available to any comers, of course.
Price?
She picks up a hat. I am the proprietor here. Takes it off. I'm also the mayor. She takes it off. I'm also the stable keep. So we currently wear 3 hats, of
Is
course.
there a building for AI that you're supposed to take over?
Yes, there is actually.
Is there watching that one?
Well,
It's the
do you-
burnt down building, isn't it?
yeah, it is. The previous.
I'll slide over 2 gold.
Oh, thank you.
That would be for the lodgings.
Uh, more than enough. Yeah, feel free to pick whatever room. They're
Do you wanna
not
bunk with
locked.
me?
And
Feel
I'm gonna
free.
pick up the bottle. Will that cover this too, or
Does it cover the cost of the bottle?
A little more, I think.
and I'll say in Dwarvish to him, let's go grab a room to talk.
We should all talk.
You
And
take
grab
the bottle.
crab.
She takes the gold. You can hear a crab out front burying herself into the ground.
Crabs, come on, we gotta talk.
She should really not stay outside overnight. Wait.
Crabs,
Okay.
you're gonna freeze.
Oh no, she'll get eaten for sure.
And
Oh,
then you'll get eaten.
Buries myself under the dirt. Just
We shouldn't leave her out there.
I mean, one way or another, we're gonna have crabs sooner or later.
I'm talking about that. And I'm
Dean's
almost-
inspiration for that one.
I'm almost afraid to think, is that eating or fucking?
Did you say?
Luckily, I'm not a
Did
bard,
you say crab
so-
or crabs?
Crabs.
crab? I said
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
said
have
crab? I think said crabs.
I said we're gonna have crab
We
eventually.
already have crab.
Yeah.
We all have crabs.
We all stayed at the yawning portal. Of course, we all have crabs.
We walked through the yawning.
Are you
portal.
really sleeping outside?
Well, there's a barn, but I don't think I can quite like hide myself in the barn. I'm just thinking crab.
Don't stay outside. Come on, crabs. You can't stay outside. It's freezing out here and you're gonna get eaten by something.
Just posting a
By what?
Something bigger than her.
Just mostly everything.
What are the things that are going to be eating us?
We'll find that out soon.
Have I ventured in this area before with the mercenary company?
Oh no. Okay. No, they've always very specifically avoided this region.
Do I know any information? Like I said,
Mystery
I
Tour?
dropped out of college because I wanted to be a barbarian, not a
What are
wizard.
you?
The
trying to-
area?
It would be. Yeah, you can give me anybody who wants to kind of see if they remember anything about this area. You can give me a history check. Okay.
Well,
You gotta love level 5.
I actually got 19. So.
You got a 19.
15, 12, 13.
19.
What'd you get?
I got it 15. She got it 19.
What'd you get?
12.
For you, Lazuli, your Paragon clan that you hail from, they do little geography lessons to teach Paragons where to avoid, and they use a color coding system. And the one thing you specifically remember, the spine of the world is color coded red, and the tutor at the time had said quite often that if you're actually trying to make yourself die, you go up to the spine of the world. It's the best opportunity to both find and engage in violence and be a victim of it as well.
But what specifically is doing violence to us?
There's ogres, trolls, bands of renegade ne'er-do-wells who live on the fringe of the spine.
Ogres?
Old, abandoned dwarven ruins from the orc and dwarf wars from many centuries ago.
Were they blacksmith dwarfs? Did they have swords?
They would have been known as renowned forge masters, for sure.
Okay, and anything specifically not stabbable and or sliceable? Trolls, maybe.
There's been talk of ghostly creatures that live up here as well. Very difficult to be stabbied.
That's sad.
Question is, do you share this information with everyone? Or do you keep it to yourself? And as we
Is
wait for
anyone
the-
asking?
Yeah,
Well,
they
you've
will.
been having a conversation about why it's dangerous for her to stay outside.
Okay, so yes, I totally tell people.
Okay.
And I make sure to include all the things that can be stabbed and the things that sadly cannot, that I know of.
Ogres, trolls, bands of renegades, dwarf ruins.
Ooh,
Crabs, come on in. We gotta have a conversation.
We'll give you a coin.
Coin.
She crawls out of the dirt. Side crawls back into the frosted mug.
Coin.
Upstairs.
Coin, 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 coin.
She walks up the stairs like this. Her claws flipping.
I
I
look at my
very large
shoulder.
rubber bands that can go on those.
What is she?
Oh.
There's just dirt. Coin, 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 coin.
So you guys make it up to the second floor, and there's no shortage of creaking boards. The hallways look pretty run down.
yeah, it's a shithole.
It's a shithole. It's like all the doors are open, and you just watch as
And you close the doors, and they all like.
No, actually, you watch as a random person comes walking out. He's got short brown hair. He's got kind of like really bad acne, and he's wearing kind of just simple burlap rags, and he's wiping off his. Oh, hello. Oh, boy, that's embarrassing. Let me just get rid of that little rag over here. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, which room were you in?
I'm taking that bit in all of them. That's okay. And he just walks away towards the stairs.
So how bouncy are the wooden boards and how bouncy do the beds look?
You begin to look into the different rooms.
Are we going to discuss anything, or can I go back down to the common room?
I think we need to figure out what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, I think we
you
just
guys
need to.
hear Elizabeth kind of, oh, they're not beds at all. They're just boxes filled with hay.
Yeah, we need to go downstairs, sleep next to the fire, and then in the morning go find some rooms or something.
I'm honestly thinking about taking this bottle, splitting it with you, and then going to go chill out with the blacksmith next to his forge. It's
Probably
Is the forge
save
warmer
that
than
bottle.
here?
What's left? in
Oh,
it.
definitely.
Oh, I
There was a
know,
nice
I know.
fire
I
downstairs.
took a.
But now that you're
shot.
upstairs,
Feel free.
it's a combination
It's
of
good.
wind whistling through the planks, and that's when you look up to see little gaps up in the roof. So it's pretty drafty up here. It's pretty chilly
for that bottle.
so far.
That's not a bad plan.
Yes, we should find knives and
Y'all-
things to
y'all in
stab
with
them
us?
with them.
Go over, hang out by the blacksmith until it's daylight.
It was warmer.
Yeah.
I suppose
I
we
mean,
could
we're
also
gonna
go to the
leave the
party.
coins with the we're like,
I'm a team
we'll be
player.
back tomorrow night. We're gonna chat with the blacksmith a little bit.
You want to you gonna go to Iron Shots? Why would you want to do that?
Is there an actual fireplace in there with a fire and shit? And is it warm in the common room?
Well, I mean, it's
I'm-
warmer
okay.
in the common room. There's a bunch of ratty old, poorly stuffed chairs, and there's kind of looks like a bear rug, but you're not entirely sure if it is one. Kind of looks between a knoll and a bear rug. You're not really, or it could be a bugbear. There's like little end post tables with like dead dried dead like roses, and place probably used to be beautiful at one point, but now it just has that kind of vagabond inn look.
We could
Well, if
stay,
we're heading
stay
down to
next
the-
to the fire, or we could go outside.
If we're heading to the forge, I'll probably want to do things. I'll follow along with everyone. Solidarity. But I might want to stop at the shrine and pray that the horrible cursed abomination is destroyed.
The sharpening
What?
stone.
Cursed sharpening stone.
That was fun.
The horrible cursed abomination.
So you guys heading back outside again to the Iron Shod?
You're the decider.
No, we'll stay. We'll stay here. We'll
Okay.
bring some
Okay.
chairs a little bit closer. And
Okay, you gotta gather the poorly made, overstuffed chairs. She's starting to warm up, so she smells kind of good.
I'm packing my
I'm gonna
Packing
say
my
go up
pipe.
and
You see
say,
little bubbles
"Where's
of
gold
salty
coin?
juice
Where's
coming out from
gold
the.
coin?"
Oh, I said give me a coin, not gold. I'll hand a copper. To
Okay.
Krabs.
I'll look around for any quiet nooks that I could maybe squeeze myself in because I do sometimes like find little.
Yeah, there's like a maybe it used to be a high chair. It's in the corner. I mean, it'd be a cool little spot to kind of perch up on and be in the corner of the common room. Keep an eye on things.
yeah, the chairs close to the fires. I can get it.
kind of like
So you guys are
back
all
in
gathered together in the common room.
And they'll
my
doze
tarantula
off
comes crawling
eventually.
out.
But I'll put my pipe out before I sleep. Then I'm just gonna sleep there.
Are you guys gonna chat at all or talk at all before you fall asleep? Before you take your long rest?
It's
We should
dark.
probably leave people watching.
Tarantula.
Do you want to set a watch shift, do you mean?
They can bite the shit out of my neck.
No,
I'm down for a watch shift.
I'm a very
should
light
do-
sleeper.
we should do watch shift.
He's like open mouth sound asleep.
I'm a
You
very
guys are
light
like
sleeper.
stealing his shit and he's not waking up.
I've,
Does he
I've
have
got my
knives?
I've got my battle axe of warning.
Does he have knives?
Nice.
He's got a nice axe.
Nah. The axes are too big.
I probably have like just a regular. cheap
Ever
ass
since your
knife.
last accident.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
If he has a
Setting
small
shifts.
axe laying around, I
Setting
might.
shifts for because I don't
I'll stay up
trust
first.
anything. I'll stay up second with you. We should do.
Are we just like doing two at a time? That seems excessive for
Well,
inside a
He's not
building.
familiar, so he can stay up on his own.
I'll wake you two up. And you two can wake Snacks there and Short Stack.
So why everybody else falls
Wait,
asleep?
which one's short stack?
The dwarf.
Dwarf.
The dwarf?
So while
He's
everyone else
like
falls
The
asleep,
second tallest?
does your tarantula have a name?
Dis.
Dis.
D-I-S.
Sure.
Disturbed.
Your tarantula's name is Disturb.
Disturbed.
Okay. While everyone else is asleep,
Is your sleep disturbed?
Not yet.
you and Dis are on watch. Every now and then, the lady kind of comes. Oh, hello. She comes over to the big kind of open metal container filled with like all the firewood, and she picks up some of the firewood, tosses it back in it. You and your friends are comfortable.
What?
Oh, good.
You want me to take care of the foot? Let's take care of the foot.
Oh.
Take care of it for you.
No, you should definitely not touch that. A good idea. Allow me.
Inside check.
Give me an insight check.
Probably cursed too.
10.
10?
10.
No clue. She's been creepy about the fire. She seems genuinely concerned about you doing it, though, so you can feel she'd rather you didn't. But she's kind of hard to read because she's a little bit creepy.
The whole town.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna sit there, just enjoy the fire, keep an eye out.
The door opens amidst your watch, and you see the lady behind. Oh, Aldor. Wow. We're expecting you back for a few days. And you watch this 3'2", 4 wide dwarf who is just covered in every animal skin you could think of, waddling into the place. He's got this huge double stacked backpack on that's just dripping with items and equipment and things from probably every end of the spine of the world. Just some of the most bizarre trinkets you've ever seen. You can even see 2 bobblehead AIs, tucked into the different pouches of his backpack. One is of Dark Magic Jim, or Jim Dark Magic, depending on how formal you are. And the other one is Omin Darren, the founder of AI. But they're kind of in rough shape. But he's just laced with trinkets and items and things hanging off his huge backpack.
Any clanking metal?
If you're awake, you would know.
I might wake up at the sound of clanking metal.
That's possible. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception, 14.
14?
Minus 15.
Well, or... Okay.
Yeah, but she has a proclivity for clanking metal.
No.
Those are your passives.
Okay, sorry. Passive is 12.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds
No.
more wisdom
Is that
based.
your
No, what?
Arnalia?
Lily's passive is
She was
12.
having trouble getting it to print out correctly.
So it's
Lily's
12?
passive is 12.
Okay, so yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
So with that, you're still sound asleep. The dwarf, kind of goes over to the bar. And I had a good journey this time out towards the northern points there. I was collecting off all the shite of that last group of AI people that were here some couple months ago. Listen, I finally have enough. Why don't you let it go? Where the fuck did the oak piss go? Who the fuck would have enough fucking money to buy that? And she looks, what do you mean? The bottle's worth like almost 1,000 gold, you damn fuck. Boom. And she just goes blanch white. Listen, Eldor, you know how we've always been worried about the replacement people that might show up someday? Hey. Over there, and I think their lion is still awake.
Yes. Is he gonna wake us up? I'm apparently.
You watch
sleeping
this
through all the
huge
interesting
frost-covered dwarf with a big long beard, all with like little skulls kind of woven into it. It kind of bleary-eyed looks over and goes, "Oh, the new corporate people. Ooh, they look fancy and shiny."
And I'll just pull out the bottle and
Oh, you bugger. Why did you sell it to the rug? He's not much good for keeping feet warm. Look at him. He gets off the bar stool, kind of clanking closer. As he gets closer to you, sitting over by the fire, you can watch as all the steam is now coming off of him because of the warmth. All of you hear the rattle of pots and pans that begin to wake you.
clink, 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 clink.
And each one of you got to wake up to this large, gruff-looking dwarf. Ugh.
How many knives does he have?
Give me perception check as you study his form.
Oh, 18. That finally worked. Plus perception.
Finally worked.
Perception.
2.
Plus 2.
Good meta or bad meta? your little, Haragon eye opens up because of the sound of metal. He's got some pretty fancy gear on him, but it's all hanging off loops off of his backpack, like maybe he's a traveling salesman almost. And there's just trinkets and blades and hammers and tools and things hanging off of his backpack. Well, I can see your corporate buggers are already making really bad decisions, huh? Cheat out an old woman out of a very expensive bottle of oak piss. Way to make a grand entrance into the biggest shithole in the north. I can only imagine you were sent here because you're basically dicks. Yeah, he's drinking it right there.
You didn't share.
Well, everyone is
There's
like,
still 4/5 of the bottle left.
No, actually, it's full.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know that, but holy shit.
Like you go to slosh it to make your little pun, like your little comment, and you're like, "Oh fuck, it's full still."
I might just like try to
Nope.
slash one of the knives off of his backpack.
Give me a stealth check for starters.
All right.
You willing to sell any furs or
13.
cold weather gear?
+2.
Yeah, they got some in the pack.
Yeah, they sent
What'd
us
you
up
get
here
for stealth?
without
13
anything.
+2.
So 15. Now give me sleight of hand.
Flabberty jabbit.
What'd you get?
One.
One. So as you're asking for cold weather gear,
Oh,
you're like,
wait, I have a thing. I have a dexterity thing. Lucky footwork. Is it dex? No, it's not dex. Darn it. Well, it's
well,
kind of
stealth is dex based, but is it a dex save or dex check? What does it say?
It says lucky
Feel like that's
footwork.
taken.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a saving throw.
darn it.
So as you talk to the dwarf, he goes, "Oh yeah, I got plenty of gear. Let me get this thing set up for you." And as he like spins around his backpack, you can see Lazuli like hanging on to what she just tried to steal, and he like, "Oh now, come on, Diddy. That's not how you make impressions." Kind of sets her off to the side.
She's
Now,
touched.
ladies and gentlemen of the warmer climates, allow me to represent myself. Oh, my name is Haldor Icebeard, traveling salesman. I guarantee you, everything I sell you is worth your buying. It's definitely worth me selling.
You sound like
Sure.
a wizard.
And I don't sound, I'm not a fucking wizard. Those fancy pants people are not my people. They're your people.
So me as a character or as a player, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Would a fur cloak just do it?
I mean, gotta see what he has.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking, do I need to
As a
get boots?
dwarf, I mean, you've
and
got a
gloves?
dwarven constitution and you're wearing your armor. It feels like a heavy kind of skin cloak that you could just kind of keep the cold out would do you pretty well.
Okay.
At this point.
God, I was
Now.
I got an insight check of 1. I rolled 2
Okay.
because I am
negative.
15.
so.
Do you roll it all, or you don't have to if you don't want
No, it's not good.
Why are we rolling?
to? If you want it, insight.
No.
Well,
Actually, I got 1 plus -1.
So you got 0.
Have I ever heard
That's
of
old
them
school
before?
math. Huh?
Have I ever heard of them before?
Give me a history check. See if his name sounds familiar.
15.
15. He was reported killed 2 centuries ago.
Damn, how old are you?
Don't really know. Been traveling the spine all my whole life, but please,
They said you
Allow
died
me-
200 years ago.
well, they is a undefined group of people that don't know shit. Anyways,
Apparently.
he pulls the rope that's bound on his backpack, and the whole thing blows up. And then it turns into a stall, and it just kind of it's just covered in all kind of paraphernalia. For you, my dwarven brethren, I've got a nice cloak. He pulls it off and says,
All
"Look,
right.
try this on you here." Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Right.
That'll be 2 gold, please. 2 gold.
Two gold. Here you go. Thank you.
You, today would be the day. Like, some AI people. Boy.
You got any tobacco?
You
on
got the bag now, right? So you would have counted it while you switched over into your bag of holding. It was 250 plat.
Got any tobacco?
I've got some spitting and smoking. What would you like?
Smoking.
Smoking tobacco. I've got some goblin shit. I've got kobold hair keep. And I got nymph nutmeg.
Nutmeg sounds
Oh,
interesting.
yeah, there's nothing like a nymph that smells like nuts. Here you go, bud.
Thank you.
That'll be 2 silver.
On the middle one, how is the hair spelled?
No.
It's yeah, like hair. Not hair, but yeah.
Let's figure out
Boring.
what all we want and then have him find a price for all of it.
Oh, no, that's a terrible idea. You look like the decision maker. You're doing just fine, right? You're the decisionist, right?
I'm the decisionist. This is my executive assistant.
I know that's not how that works. I worked.
There's a spot for him right on my shoulder. I mean, right on his shoulder. There's a spot for me right on his shoulder.
I have the other shoulder.
I made the decision to make her my executive decision.
Ugh.
And treasurer.
There's like a bobblehead
Can I stab him?
of Dark Magic Jim hanging out of the side of the, the kiosk thing that he just pulled out. Congratulations! You've made yet another decision! And then the illusion fades.
Thanks, Jim.
You're welcome.
Stab the ball.
Keeps looking at me like I'm a fucking target. Get maniacal at best, yeah? Well, anyway, it's fine. If you are the
blades and whatnot, and
I do, yes. I
that's
even have
thing.
I even have equipment that will allow you to maintain your sharp blades.
Is it cursed?
No, why would I? I'm not in the business of selling cursed goods. Frankly, I just sell like simple things that people need while they're out here in this lovely place.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
roll
not
too.
looking at more games because you just think everybody's lying to you.
I do too. Of course, I think he's lying.
18 plus 5.
23.
I always take insight.
Detect good and evil.
He's somewhere in between. Neutral, leaning towards kind
No,
of
he's
things.
he's not like an undead lich.
No, he's definitely not something that's of
He did not.
Fairies.
He did not die. He was not alive 200 years ago.
It's probably not actually his name.
What'd you get for insight?
13.
13? I mean, he seems genuine, seems honest about the reason why he's selling. And he's just like
Why don't you
pointing
give us
at things and.
Yeah, give us a rundown of what items you have.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. The way this shop works, you just tell me what you like, and I'll see if I.
Stuff for all of us. To pay for.
Well, I sold him a fur cloak. I have jackets, dusters, leather.
Anything for my size?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I got something toddler. Give me a moment. Opens up a random box and voila! Oh yeah, so winter coat for the mouse folk. There you go.
I'm sorry.
That'll be a gold.
Phyllis,
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
add
This
it all
is
up at the end.
this is horrible. It's like the Christmas story that.
Ralphie.
Yep.
His
The
younger
Ralphie
brother.
Parka.
Yep.
Famous
Yeah.
Ralphie Parka.
A gold.
One gold. Oh yes, second-hand children's clothing. Not quite as expensive.
Duster.
Worn once, never dropped.
Dust.
I do have a winter duster, and it's got a matching, very cool old school collar that you can pull up, and you can bind it around your face to keep out the cold.
You have knives with warming enchantments.
That would be cool to have those knives that keep your hands warm. Then, yeah. I don't have knives that do that, but I have hand warmers that you can wrap around your knife hilts, so that you clearly have like all the knives in the spire around you. Whoa, she's deadly. This one, isn't she?
I can throw her into a dragon's mouth, and the dragon would probably.
Look, there's an old saying up here in the north: you never mention dragons.
So,
That's what I'm saying. You're just better off not to mention dragons.
what could we use to keep?
Oh, small thing of warm water, a bit of parsley and basil. I got some really good butter and
Something
salt.
that's not going to kill it.
But it's not going to kill it. It's going to make it taste good and be warm. You got to eat crab while it's still alive. You got to feel the texture in your mouth when you bite down on it.
We're not eating our part.
Can I stab him?
Well, I was assuming she was a snack that would keep you moving.
No.
I'm assuming she's cursed. Yeah.
Or we are.
So your fault.
There's that dwarven humor I love so much.
we want to make sure that
I mean, it's a
Wait,
challenge to keep her warm because keeping her warm too warm and
You like cold?
I'm okay with cold.
You're okay with cold, so you don't need warm stuff?
Yeah, I mean, maybe the hat. Give her a hat.
One
maybe.
stuff for her.
Oh, yeah, we got more toddler clothing for her as well. Sounded like she wanted hand warmers. I got mittens and like a little fuzzy cloak you could wear. That might help.
How many knife slots does it have?
As many as you'd like to sew
I'll take
into
mittens.
it. The mittens? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Made from some of the finest rat squirrel ever. Hands you a pair of mittens. 2 copper, please.
Leather gloves.
Hey, made from the finest cow hides that we have here in town. There you go.
What were you gonna say?
Saber-tooth. I would imagine it's your cut.
Nah,
Yeah, it's fine.
you
Tigers
already,
are.
you're already good. Anything else?
Oh, you got trinkets, tools, equipment, rope, anything you might need for your travels. I definitely have backpacks.
Tents.
Yeah, I have. Well, if you like, I can sell each of you complete explorer packs if you require them. Sure how she's going to wear it, but you could certainly try.
Pack
it.
mule.
Or so.
Why do they ride you? Is that what you need? No, I don't. No, I don't have a saddle, or ball gag. You.
Not that kind of thing.
I suppose that is a different kind of crowd.
All right.
No, I'm just trying to figure like how she's done.
Whatever Dana did to pull off our print.
Oh,
I
you-
heard you.
Oh, yeah, wait for that. Yeah. Just so happens, never used, only dropped once. I have 5 intact explorer packs, of course. Everything you need to explore the wilds inside of them. Food, bags, rope, pittons, climbing gear, whatever you need to be out in the wilds in the packs.
Maps,
I would.
bestiaries.
You read the book, right?
I tried to.
I
looking
mean,
through
it felt like corporate jargon.
Yeah.
It felt like a very kind of simple, laid out plan. You know,
Was
like
there anything
underpants
in the
gnomes,
book
you know,
about
find underpants, make profit. You know, just very kind of simplistic expansion plans. You know, establish the headquarters.
Get Frostboard. Establish headquarters.
Here's the book.
Profit.
I'm gonna try and start skimming the book, like seeing if there's anything about if you come across
Who are we
Dead
selling things
other-
to?
Lost equipment. Lost company equipment.
Yeah, what is it?
Lost company equipment or
lost company equipment.
give me a perception check as you skim the book. 16 plus
5, 21.
21. Kind of skim through, you get to the appendix of the book, and it says, if you happen across any AI equipment of the Acquisition Incorporated, if it's not too heavily damaged or covered with blood, consider yourself lucky. It should be available for you to use. If you manage to survive your expansion and bring this back, we will not charge your account.
So if anybody else from AI finds you with anything from AI, they're going to charge you, right?
Oh, I don't worry about that up here. Most of you end up dying up here.
Yeah.
It's just the munchkins that seem to do best up here.
Jim's planning to come up in about a week.
Nice try, mate. He never fucking comes up. He comes up only to dump the bodies. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah. And let me guess, you arrived without clothing or material to keep yourself warm, and pretty much just dumped you in the middle of town.
Out of character, did we pay to be part of this thing?
No, you volunteered.
No, I mean like,
Yeah, no,
did we have to buy into it like Amway or
we
some
were-
shit?
No, you
Okay.
volunteered to
We
be
were
in Acquisition Incorporated.
We were voluntold.
This is it's what you think. It is exactly what you're thinking.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Now here, take this vacuum and you go try to sell it.
yeah.
But I'm not giving you back.
I'm seeing Vault Tech in my head. AI healing potion, guaranteed not to make you vomit for 20 hours.
Or become a ghoul. My favorite part is when he has the arrow in his neck.
I haven't gotten there. Yet.
His voice is whistling. He's like, she's right. She's singing in my neck.
Damn it.
Great. But anyways, it's been great doing business with you, but I must move on. There's many, many eager customers out there, and
Did we
I've
get
had
the Explorer
my-
packs?
had my drink.
So
Yeah,
the Explorer packs, my duster, their children's clothes.
Like skinning and
mittens.
tanning gear. Probably the tanning. I have knives.
Oh, you got that in your pack, of course.
Okay.
Any kind of tinkerer's tools or anything you need for any kind of crafting you'd like to do should be in those packs.
And what else did you take up the other? Yeah.
Oh, the rest is a bit too gory to interact with. So I just
What were the fun trinkets you found?
Actually, where were they? How
oh,
far?
where were they?
Yeah.
Outside of town, about 2 hours into the North Glade, right there at the edge of the Skull Valley that leads up to the old ruins.
All
I
right.
want to go the opposite.
Thank you.
Oh, I need to go. We should
So-
probably go to the
Well, as an executive decisionist, that's probably a good idea.
Yes.
How much for all of this?
Oh, you know what? Let's do a bulk pricing. Give me a persuasion check. See what you get.
I can help.
You have advantage because you're getting help from your murderous friend.
And you can guidance yourself.
I can guidance myself.
By 10th level, they forget. Okay. It was like plus 12 on everything by then.
Give me a,
I know.
at level 12 on Baldur's Gate, I still use guidance.
I'm not smart crab.
17.
17?
I have no plus.
Tell you what, let's
I have
go
12
with
plus 1.
26 gold for the lot.
Including mine? I already paid it.
You already paid for the others. This is just what the collective bargaining agreements, you know.
Sounds good.
So 26 gold. So I'll pull out two platinum.
3 platinum will change.
Well,
So
I was
give
gonna
him-
pull out 2 platinum and then I have 6 gold.
So it'd be 2 platinum and 6 gold. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you. Oh. Oh, real. Oh, well, y'all enjoy your stay up here. Uh-oh.
Wait, I also want to ask about those munchkins. They
Oh, yeah.
they sold someone a cursed abomination.
Oh, you're talking about old Ironshard that bought that stupid stone from them, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I must learn about this horrible evil and
I-
stab it.
Oh, that's
preferably.
quite simply. They put oil of a rust monster on it. It's not really cursed. If you just wash it off, it'll work fine.
A rust
Wouldn't the
monster?
snow wash
Got
it
it.
off?
It's inside his
It's
forge.
under his.
Oh.
A rust
You know what? You know,
monster?
a good 5 corporate buggers. You gotta do well up here.
A rust monster.
Believe you.
There's another gold.
Oh,
When I'm dead,
I
did you
need a
take
ma-
this
I need a
axe back
non-metal
to the
knife.
Blood axes.
that,
If Off my
If
body.
I can find you, sure.
off
yeah.
my body.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
I need-
assuming that'll survive coming out the ass end of an ogre, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to
I
know.
need a not metal knife. Rust monsters.
Give me a charisma save after you hear Rust Monster.
You have not
Give me a
metal
charisma
knives.
save.
You have not metal knives.
That would be quite silly.
I want to trade out my dice. I got another one.
You have a crystal knife.
No, I'll keep it. It's fine.
Crystal knife.
Probably.
Do you think I'd be out here in the middle of the what?
Stone knife.
I could probably make a
I
stone knife.
mean, yeah, describing things that no one would ever be daft enough to use.
Are there rust monsters in the house?
Oh, I mean, they're a favorite delicacy of goblins. They probably, harvested one, but they like to fuck with orcs. It's not a cursed stone. I've been trying to tell that daft orc, look, just take it into a warm bucket of water, scrub it down with some soap. The oil will come off and it'll work fine. But he's so fucking drunk all the time. I don't think he hears half of what you say.
I'll just go over there
Who's
and do it
double
right now.
I'll follow you. I must see this abomination ended.
Going with
Yes.
Can you take off all
Fair.
your stuff before you touch the stone?
So
Okay. I was going to
21.
let him since he seems helpful.
that definitely beats everybody's passive. As
Mm.
you're sneaking off, where are you going to?
Going back over to see if how drunk he is, and then,
Okay.
Depending on like if he passed out, I'm just gonna take the thing, pick it up, pull out like a bucket of water, just
The sharpening stone.
Are you wearing
Okay.
any metal? Are you wearing any?
No.
So you sneak out the
The
door.
monk.
You can still hear the four of them
That's right,
talking
I
back and forth with the dwarf. So you get out front. As you start sneaking towards, you're sneaking. Are you stealthy?
yes,
You're continuing to be stealthy, right?
yes. I'm
Okay.
Is she?
Crabs actually have.
are you
stealth.
humanoid?
That was the weirdest thing ever.
Is it humanoid? No.
You just look like a giant crab.
It's a giant crab.
But
How
if
many
you look
legs?
How many legs to get to the giant crab?
How many legs?
Legs? 6.
Six.
Legs to get
In
to the
in
giant crab.
and
And
6
pincers.
and 2 pinchers.
Pinchers.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm literally a
And
giant
eyes on stalks.
Yeah.
Okay.
crab. I'm also slightly blind, but
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a problem with gold. But yes, I'm still going over there.
That's a lot.
So as you are on your way over to the Iron Shot Forge, you feel a very sharp pain in your back. You look down to see a very sharp object come through your midsection. And as it comes through your midsection, you look up and you see this one-eyed ogre looking down at you. He's about 10 feet tall. And he just like lifts you up. Holy shit, I'm hungry.
Question. You said he tried to hit me, right?
No, he does hit you.
Are you sure he is?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. He'd have to.
Natural 20s always hit.
Did it?
They always hit. It's a crit.
Because the monk feet, I was going to go for the monk feet. I add 10 on to 17.
Did
It'd be
I-
27.
Did I follow
But
her
natural
out?
20s and natural
Since
1s
I'm
in
obsessed
combat.
with
always-
the.
She snuck
we
out
don't
without
know
you
who
guys
left,
before you guys
and then
left.
I said we were gonna go.
Okay.
No,
No.
she stuck out first, and then you guys talked about going.
I thought you said
No, I
No,
said I got up
Fair.
and was going out.
Right, but she's
But
like,
I'm
I
assuming
want to
she
sneak out.
sneak out first.
So she snuck out first, and as you look down, you take 72 points of piercing damage.
Oh shit.
You know we're level 5, right?
I rolled 36, but it's times 2 because I rolled a natural 20. How many hit points do you have originally?
I have 55.
Okay, so it's not twice the amount to kill you.
So you're unconscious.
So you're unconscious at 0 hit points. You're on a large wooden spear with this heavy metal tip on it. As you and Lezarel come out, Leslie,
Lazuli.
hey, you know what? You
Technically,
fucking
wouldn't his axe warn him as soon as he got within 30 feet of the ogre?
do what?
His axe of warning?
We weren't in any danger.
We're in any danger.
We're inside in the common room.
True. Well, if you were planning on walking out, you'd be going into danger.
No, that's presumptuous.
That was worth a shot.
So as Barrick and Lezarel come out of the tavern, you see a very large, like fat, bloated ogre. He's taken the unconscious drunk Iron Shot and shoved him out of the forge. He's currently squatting like he's taking a shit, but he's got this giant stick, and you can smell crab meat being cooked. You have 2 failed death saves so far. And as he's sitting there,
I'm gonna start screaming at him.
he gets up and he starts looking around. Ugh,
No.
you're still unconscious. As he
I'm
turns
gonna
around,
intimidate him, and I speak ogre.
so as he turns around with her unconscious form on the giant spear,
Give me my party member back.
oh,
I
this-
slice you
is
into
this
little
your
pieces
friend?
and stuff it in on your throat.
I'm sorry, these look like food. Give me an intimidation check to see if you can intimidate him too.
19 plus 4.
So 23? But I'm still hungry.
She smells so good.
I,
Beric, you're standing alongside Lazuli,
I am offering to slice you up into little bits and feed it to you.
and there's this little Harrigan looking up at this 10-foot ogre. You can see he's holding a spear with her unconscious body at the end of it.
How far are we away from the tavern?
I mean, you guys are about 20 feet away from the tavern in the road, like right in front of the forge where he was cooking her.
We're moving toward him. I jump
Ogre!
and intimidate.
Okay, everyone give me roll for initiative if you would, please.
I
We'll do this
did
theater of the mind.
In a deep hole. But no. You also snuck out. Without your partner.
Okay,
You live in-
I'm done with this dice. We're swapping out.
We've got our Will Wheaton.
She's touching my dice.
We have another Will Wheaton. You'll have to sage it.
I haven't rolled yet.
All right.
I got a 10, but I thought I had some kind of a deal.
You're gonna fuck.
I guess not.
I
You
should
should
have
at the very
initiative.
top should say a bonus for initiative.
Yeah,
20.
just 10. No, I thought I had a thing.
Oh.
Oh, so you added your modifier already?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
roll
that's
twice?
10.
You rolled twice because
Oh.
doesn't it give you advantage
Did I get advantage?
on initiative?
I have a bonus.
Oh,
Yeah,
does
but
it?
he wasn't in danger.
Yeah.
I thought it
Oh,
still
no.
gives you initiative, or advantage on your initiative.
Let me see.
Well, what does it say?
Let me look.
Hold
Let me
on,
look.
I'll
Let me
look
look.
What'd you get? No, I still need an initiative.
While the weapon is on my person, I have advantage on
Not yet.
initiative roll.
You failed the first two because he took you off the fire.
Yep.
I think my initiative's +5, and I had 2.
So 7,
But I
Okay.
have a hop thing, so I might be able to do
13.
something else. I don't know.
13. Okay.
13.
13. What'd you get, Figgin?
20.
20.
I got a 5.
5.
I got a 5.
I rolled a 3.
Inside the tavern, you immediately hear Berg scream out, ogre. You also hear this high-pitched Haragon squeal and the unsheathing of blade as you can hear that Lazuli has now, oh, you know what? I'm going to do what my other player does. LE dash ZOOL dash E. Lazuli. That's how you pronounce it when you're phonically challenged like I am. It sounds like a fight is about to break out outside.
Let's go.
So you rush out first. That's your
She's
move.
on my shoulder.
Yeah, but it's initiative.
Yep.
So you rush out first. The two of you look up to see an ogre holding her unconscious form at the end of a spear, and she smells delicious. Meanwhile, the little Harrigan is blades out, getting ready to charge the ogre, and
Drop the crab.
I am preferentially vegetarian.
yes. So what are you doing? Technically, your action, your bonus action right
So
now.
from out of, because I have 40 feet of move.
Getting out of the tavern and getting out into base with him would be your full move.
Full move.
Okay, so you're currently in base with him, looking up at this 10-foot stinky ogre holding her unconscious body on the end of a spear.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Daunting Roar ability.
Roar. Intrigued.
And I need a Wisdom saving throw from the DC 15.
What is this? It's a pretty.
Nice.
Terrain.
It's pretty. It's a pretty.
And he printed it.
So what are you doing?
And then
Daunting
Caroline
Roar
printed
and a
it.
DC 15. Wisdom.
15 wisdom. That's going to fail with a 10.
He is now frightened.
He's frightened. Oh, the kidney is mad at me because I eat the crab.
I hope he's not erosion.
Drop it.
Who rolled a 15?
Yeah.
Rolled a 15
Initiative.
for initiative.
13.
13?
Yeah.
Oh, I have two 13s because you're unconscious. So you're up next.
Drop.
He's standing like right up in the ogre, and he's like, "Oh, the kitty is mad."
Set the crab down.
Give me an intimidation roll with advantage because he's already intimidated by the
frightened.
Haragon, and he's frightened.
So I'm rolling 2 d20s, and I don't know what I need. So,
But I was gonna say for my action,
17, and what is it? What I rolled was
Intimidation.
15.
intimidation.
It's an actual bonus.
18.
18. Oh! He like drops the spear, and there's a sickening kind of
In the
thud
fire?
and crack.
In the
No,
fire?
no, on the
Okay.
ground. He turns to run, and he trips over the unconscious form of Ironshod, and he goes face first into the forge. Ah! And he lands in the forge. His upper torso catches on fire, and he's now running around in flames.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Put your fire.
So your action was to intimidate. You still. Is there a bonus action you want to do?
I'll rush
Keep
over.
in mind, she's got 2 failed death saves.
Yeah,
I was
I'm gonna
gonna
rush
say-
over and if
I still
I
have my action, so I was gonna say, can I hold my action?
Well, no, your action was,
The yell.
yeah, wasn't it?
No, that
Is that bonus
definitely roars a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, you still have your action then.
So,
Yeah.
but I wanted to hold my action for whenever she dropped.
Okay.
We'll run over and spare
You-
the dying.
Okay, so you do spare the dying.
Yep.
You watch as the kind of like pull her off of the spear, and her innards kind of spill out slightly. You kind of scoop them all back in, and put your hand on the shell, and you watch as the shell like mends itself. But you know, there's still a little popcorn butter and salt on your hands from being inside the tavern, and you're like, "Oh God, that's really good."
Well, you don't have to. You just
Yeah, and I
So
no, I'm like,
that stabilizer keeps her from dying,
okay, I was gonna do a lay on hands. but I
which you
don't-
still can because she's
she's unconscious.
She's unconscious.
Yeah.
She's not up.
Okay, I'll run over
But
and
you
do the
still decide to cook her later.
full on 5. You get 5.
Okay, you have 5 hit points, so you're conscious now. After you go, the ogre's on fire and running around the town square. He runs near you, so I need you to make a dex save. But you have advantage because of your hop, so you can roll twice, take the higher of the 2 rolls.
Okay, 15.
Okay.
And 17. Really?
so 17 plus.
Plus your dex save modifier.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
I love that dice. It's painful in multiple ways. Like,
You guys, you guys watch as Lazuli kind of like flips out of the way of the on fire ogre as he's running. Oh God, I'm on fire! I can't pull myself out. What do I do? And he like runs into the wall of the tavern, bounces off of it, and the roof of the tavern's now.
Roll in the snow.
That's your reaction. What language do you say? Common.
Common.
Okay. Oh God! He's gonna use his bonus action to lie down. And he starts rolling in the dirt, and what little bit of snow is actually on the ground in this part, and doesn't put the fire out, but he's burning a little bit less. Who rolled a 7?
Oh, well,
So you're up.
I rolled a
He's-
2, but I have
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
5.
yeah,
plus,
close.
I have plus 3 because proficiency.
So Ted, you're
trigger.
still up. Yep,
Yeah,
you're still up.
next.
So
Yes.
you're up next. You do an action, a bonus action, and a move. He's currently prone on the ground because the dwarf convinced him to roll around and put himself out. So he's vulnerable. You'd have an advantage on any of your weapon attack because he's on the ground.
You might live here.
Yes, I'm like wondering, okay, my friend is not dying anymore. I'm kind of, I think I'm just content to stare at him and
The
stare him
inn's on
down.
fire.
Oh,
He's on fire now.
However,
no, oh no.
I feel like you need to make a charisma save. Keep your maniacal self from seeing a juicy target for you
Your
to.
stabby in the
Because your
chest.
blades are out. And generally, once your blades are out, you're like, they're out.
Mm,
They should have something to stab.
yeah,
So give me
okay.
a charisma save and see if you hold it together. What'd you get?
Okay, I'm really getting rid of this dice now.
You watch as Lazuli just she starts cackling a mad cackle,
And she races towards the ogre on the ground, and it's just silver flashing of blades. Go ahead and make your attack roll, please. Roll a d20 and add your attack roll bonus.
12.
Well, he's prone and he's an ogre, so.
Go to your first bench. Your dagger. 12 plus 5, 17.
Yeah.
17 definitely hits. You have advantage because he's prone on the ground. So you can roll again and see if you roll higher. Because a natural 20 does twice the damage. Roll another 20 because you'll take the higher of the 2 rolls
No.
because you have advantage.
Okay.
That's
There.
That's a D12.
Oh, darn. Where's. Oh, is it? Ah. It knows. Well,
So your original roll still hits with a 17. So now roll for damage.
So 1D.
right.
Crystal
D4?
fish. I am Ragnar Crystal Fish. I was giving a suppository to the celestial dragon,
That is a 2.
and my hand got stuck, and I didn't know what
At
to
the very
do.
bottom. So that's a 1 plus.
I'll give you a hand grinder. Shoot, mask right up the cut off end.
So 3 points of dagger damage.
Okay, you can see the Haragon. Lazuli's like standing on his smoldering body, and like she just starts jamming the blade into the chest of the ogre. Oh, that really hurts! And he's going to use his reaction to slam her off of his chest.
Now,
Give me another dex save with advantage
Okay. D20. This is.
because you have Hoppy.
Okay, there. Okay. 2?
Yes. So she actually has a second attack as well.
Okay,
Well, I'm not.
he's using a reaction.
Yes.
So you got a
Oh, dear.
That was different.
You got a nat 20.
Did I?
Yeah. So
I
roll
don't know.
twice the damage, or roll the damage once and multiply it by 2. Because you're
Oh
rolling.
no, this was the death save. If you rolled two.
Oh, the dex save. Sorry, I thought she was. Never mind. So you easily kind of like jump up in the air and kind of somersault at his feet, and you land back down on his chest to take your second attack. We'll roll
Now
another
you
attack.
roll again.
Yeah.
Blades are out.
One.
You don't have to roll your
Right?
second attack.
No,
if you
he's
don't want
prone.
to.
No, she failed her charisma save.
Oh, but does that only? She only has to attack once.
No, this is her attack action. That's it. She gets 2 attacks per attack action. So the
She's
charisma
berserk.
failed. Her blades are out. They're
berserk.
shiny. They need to work.
I had my dagger out.
Now your
more-
dagger.
I was more intimidating. But I apparently lost my head. 3 and
5.
21. Show her the plus 5.
Okay.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
this.
You're up next, by the way, Clover.
No, I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
but-
2.
Plus 2.
Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4.
I mean, he's smoldering, still very much alive, but with
Is he,
Lazuli kind of on him and stabbing, you can tell that she's not in her right mind. Like she's just her blade's out. She felt compelled, but you can already tell that she's like slowing down. As you can hear the ogre going, "I'm sorry, I didn't know she was a friend. I thought she was food. It's a big crab, just kind of like coming out of the tavern. I'm so sorry." All right, Clover.
Food stays in the tavern.
I'm supposed to be the barbarian.
Do we have to have her
Hey.
take a level and prepare?
Clover, you're up.
Yes. I'm going to go over to
Create water?
the ogre.
On the ground, rolling. There's a Haragon like threatening him on top of him. He's all black and soot covered on from the waist on up. He smells like crab juice.
Stop attacking him. And yeah, like I'm trying to get her to stop attacking and patting him out.
Okay, we'll say it calms her down, and you're now putting out the fire, which you put out the last bit of the smolder. Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to eat your. Well, I haven't ate her.
You can't eat her.
I know, but she smells so. He sits up, smoke billowing off of his charred
You
form.
reach the fire up there.
Oh, did I do that? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. He gets up. This big kind of foot. Watch as he puts a hole in the roof.
Not that hard.
Oh, no, I don't know my own strength. Puts out
Just
the
look
last
at your
of the
sheet.
fire. Sorry about that. Hi, my name's Bobin. Is your friend okay?
We'll
your-
make sure she's okay.
One single claw.
I'm sulking.
I'm Barry.
I'm
Ogre?
checking.
Is it ogre?
How's
One-eyed
the,
ogre,
how's
right?
The black.
Oh, I got one eye. I lost the other one in the bed. Sorry.
How's the blacksmith?
He's still asleep. Slept through the whole thing.
I'm gonna look for the tankard.
You look for the dagger?
No,
Tankard.
Tankard.
Oh, the tankard? Yeah, give me investigation.
Now I'll help you. Like
Mm.
I'm
Medicining him.
I'm out of healing. but-
15.
Yes.
15?
Yes.
There is a perfectly round, flat bit of metal with little fractured jewels sticking out of it.
Good
You can see a giant ogre footprint
Oh wait.
as he
No
seems to have
cost. Good
inadvertently stepped on it.
Mm.
And it's flat as a pancake.
Oh my god, it's still
Medicine.
I'm going to.
Medicine.
Yeah, medicine check.
Oh, I grabbed the little
30,
bird.
20.
He's rough. He
I
took.
meant like first aid. Sorry.
Oh, well, that just.
Just like uses medicine.
Well, it just cleans up his wounds.
Right.
Doesn't really give him any healing.
Yeah,
healing but
I-
usually, medicine check on a person dying will stabilize them.
Unless you have
So-
the healer feat.
I mean, he's got some strange markings on his body and like boils and
I just,
bad acne and bad skin and
Not dying.
take you little mouse person. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. But when I saw you just there, I thought you were like one of those infamous land crabs that everyone's talking about.
They don't use taverns.
Well, neither was she
She was
technically.
coming out of the tavern.
Well, yeah, but you know, she looked like she had some dirt on her shoulders. I thought she came out of the ground because that's where they live.
How many crabs talked, you bastard?
Oh, Ma, you can talk now. Why didn't you say something before?
You could the cup.
I don't know what cup you're talking about.
You know that flagon that the blacksmith's been using?
No, sorry. Not
Where'd you
aware.
come from?
Oh, and I was just over in the eaves there, just doing some hunting and, just minding my own business.
What kind of stuff there outside? Is there a hunt up?
Oh, it depends on what you like to eat. I personally like to chew on kobolds. They're kind of tasty.
Do you know the way to the old ruins?
Yeah, but the
Right.
Overwatch ruins, yeah, I know.
Excellent.
I know where those are. I can lead you there if you want to go there.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go there tonight.
No,
though.
no.
No,
I-
in the morning.
In the morning, yeah. That's gonna
What do you
be
know,
a
bro?
problem for me.
Why would that be a problem?
Well, you hear Elda come out, Northwind. Bobin, I told you to stay in your cave. Now go back to your cave. Oh shit. Sorry, sorry, Mom. Okay. He just kind of soaks off into the edge of the forest.
Blacksmith house completely destroyed, right?
It's got some pretty significant damage, and he's still asleep in the snow. Well, he's drunk, passed out. in the
Yeah, I'm
snow.
gonna
Yeah.
just drag him, lay him next to his forge to keep him somewhat warm.
Sorry about Bobin. I should have said something. I'm really sorry. I didn't hurt anyone, did he?
Accidentally.
Yeah, he tried to
That's
cook
fine.
it
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Occupational hazard by but no.
Well, I did tell you not to go outside at night, and you kind of ignored us.
Well, the blacksmith being kind is not a good thing. I'm never doing it again.
You watch, she digs herself into the ground.
You just need to not run around alone. Always have someone on stabbing duty.
Not you. Stabbing you. Not stabbing you.
Does
Stabbing other
Does
people.
Bolvin turn into stone in the sun or something?
No,
like that?
no, he's not a troll. He's an ogre.
You think he could take us to the old ruins tomorrow?
Well, here's the problem with Obin. He's special.
Is he
Yeah.
cursed?
I don't know if he's cursed. I just know at night he's an ogre, and during the day he's a toddler.
Toddler.
My son, from a very long time ago.
Toddler.
Yeah.
They usually grow.
How long?
Yeah, you'd think so, huh? Yeah, I've been wondering about that myself. Yeah.
How long's he been a toddler?
Oh, 40 years now, maybe?
The clothes that you're wearing right now. Possible.
Yeah.
Would she recognize him?
So are we rescheduling our hike for tomorrow night?
I didn't lose the eye.
Well, here's the thing.
Can we go inside?
Oh, yeah, it's quite cold out here. Please
I'm
come
gonna
back
scoop
into the...
up the remnants of the mug.
Oh, that mug.
Kind of leads
Simple
the...
spell amending would fix that.
We still need to write the abomination.
Do you,
No,
do you
it's magic. Why would it have to be squished?
It got squished.
try to mend it if you want?
I don't have mending.
I can try it.
Stab it if you think that'll help.
Tools, but not the kind of tool.
No.
Aragon goes in her little nook.
Just
Not helping.
No.
It's kind of getting worse.
It's not. I'll try it. Let's see.
Hey, Fingen, give me help with the orc. Get him inside where it's warm.
That's we just put them closer to the forge and I do a little bit more.
Is there shelter next to the forge
I mean,
still?
part of the eve of it is still up. There's a little bit of,
We'll get him out of the snow.
yeah, you get him out of the mud and the
Prop him up.
snow. Kind of.
Put his
prop
head
him
in the
up.
forge.
I'll take. No, I don't need to go. I'll do it.
Yeah,
Falls back
I'll
asleep.
throw a couple more tools on.
I'll put his
Sure,
face in the
okay.
fire. Wake up. Give him
What?
a handy while I'm down there.
What is our plan for dealing with the abomination, though?
What
We'll
abomination?
talk to him in the
Oh,
morning
you
when
mean
he's slept off his.
The what stuff?
Sharpening stone. Do you have a bucket of water? Soapy water.
Oh, you're talking about iron shot sharpening stone. Yeah. We've tried that before, and he just doesn't let us do it. He says it's bad for the magic.
Well, he's passed out.
Well, he's drunk all the time.
He's passed out right now.
Yeah, but
You
she
don't
looks
know.
around embarrassed. Oh, yeah, any stove?
Okay.
I look at the
I'm
inventory.
gonna pull, rummage in my bag.
Yeah.
I have some-
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, he nibbles a little bit of it. Good soap. Puts it in her front pocket. I'll get on that in the morning. It'll be fine.
No. We need that.
I mean, do you really?
Yes!
Why?
Because it's
Because
an
it's it.
abomination. It cannot be allowed to exist.
There's like 24 blades on either side of her coat.
It's fine. I have another. It's okay.
Okay.
Do I look dirty?
That's a good point.
Dirty girl. Yeah, dirty girl. Dirty. Oh,
Classic
There.
Ivar look.
No, it's you. It's you. Is she not?
That's the guy.
Is she dirty? She's not dirty.
That move is super
She
cute.
hasn't even been on the ground. She's been on his shoulder the entire time. She's not dirty.
What do you guys do? It's late at night. You haven't had your long rest yet.
Let's go back to the fire, guys.
yeah.
All right. We are fixing the
You two are on
abomination
watch
in the
now.
morning.
Is it time for second watch?
Yeah, it's time for second watch.
Second watch.
Okay. So you two are on second watch right now.
Yes.
Before I hop it down to go back to sleep.
So we're the tiny brigade is the watch team now. That's interesting. So do you have any like perception skills?
Yeah.
Cool. What are they?
One.
I'm very perceptive.
Cool.
I'll look at this.
perceptive?
When I look this way.
You're buried out in the dirt out front.
Yeah, that's
Are you perceptive?
no one. I just looks the other way. Yes.
Okay. So much.
Okay. I mean, the barkeep stays up all night with you. She never sleeps.
She know.
No, she looked human.
Look, what she look like now?
You're up front.
Mm.
You're not,
Like
you're not
dirt
inside.
too.
Yeah,
She's like dirt too. We've covered more.
I mean, you eventually.
Here's a
Nothing happens during your watch. She just stays over there writing in a journal, kind of cataloging empty bottles and just kind of tisking to herself about it, only if she had fresh bottles to put on the shelf, and almost like she's kind of in a manic kind of rotation of just doing something because she doesn't know what else to do. So your watch goes by. Wake up the dwarf to take the final watch.
Alrighty then. Good night.
At about dawn, Barry.
Yeah.
Everybody's sound asleep. You got about an hour just as dawn comes up. You know, it's like that little bit of light, cold light creeping through the windows and putting a little extra light into the tavern. You watch as the door opens and this tiny little brown curly haired kid comes waddling in, and you watch as the old lady kind of sees him and goes, "Oh, how'd you sleep, Bobbins?" And you hear his voice, "Well, pretty good. Listen, I'm really sorry about what happened last night, but imagine Sebastian with like a grown-up voice." And he's just like, "Hey, listen,
no,
I'm
it's
gonna
that
go
Boss
take-"
Baby movie.
Yeah, like, I gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back. We got eggs today. I've scrounged up a couple. Why don't you go practice this? Use the restroom. Remember.
Bobin.
Oh, hey! Yeah, the little
There's-
2-year-old comes waddling
Wait a
over
second.
to you. Yeah.
I'm going to touch your forehead. Don't move.
Oh.
Then I'll try lay on hands to cure disease, or just one lay on hands.
Oh,
See if anything happens.
that made my ears and my penis tingle.
All right. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Thank
The
you.
little toddler turns around. Hey, Mom, we got some cool new people here now, huh? Yes, dear. They're kind of important, I think. They're gonna take over for that other group. Oh, well, it's gonna be fun. Well, I'm gonna take a shit. I'll be back. And door opens and he's gone.
Out the front door again.
You guys get your long rest. You wake up the
Not
following
open,
morning to a cold morning in where are we?
Frost
Fjord.
Fjord.
And that's where we're gonna finish tonight, as you guys are day 1 of Frostford. Fjord. Fjord.
Thank
Don't forget
you.
to click off your long.
Yarp.
Click your long rest.
Oh.
And your arrival in Frostfjord is a milestone.
Oh,
So
shit.
you guys are now level 6.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
My papers don't click.
Well, I mean, you can just use make believe. All right, everyone.
It's needed on the mind.
Huh?
Do we roll for that?
Yeah, roll for hit points.
Okay.
Hey, everyone, thanks for coming out and having some fun with us tonight. I felt like Bill needed that. Will every AI episode be this silly? Probably not, but tonight was kind of a fun way to get their characters together, get them out there at the franchise. They're currently in this current anthology of these characters. They may, in a few weeks or a few months, play different ones. Don't know. Totally play. When we come back next Tuesday, it will be Shattered Kingdom. And next Monday will be Daggerheart, as we get those rules squared up and squared away to get everyone updated before we meet again next Monday. And then, of course, the following week, it's back to Candela. And then Daggerheart as we begin to rotate. This Sunday, Fool's Errand. So join us on Sunday nights for Fool's Errand. Other than that, be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play! Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Remember, we're going for 8 p.m.